burning down to my soil. Now we'll make yellow flowers for you.
And welcome to Designer Inspiration, and it's lovely to have your company. For those of you who have not met me before, I'm Vicki and I'm going to be with you for 4 hours. Now, I am going to warn you that this 4 hours is probably one of the best 4 hours that I have seen in terms of design inspiration and also product, and I use the word very specifically. This is product for everyone. This is the kind of 4 hours that I just go, yes, to. This is going to be very, very exciting. I have got to say to you, in around about half an hour's time, you will be instantly excited, inspired, and ready to make jewellery, thanks to a wonderful lady. It's a lovely Anne. Hi, Anne. Now, I don't know whether we're going to see Anne because she's created this amazing arrangement of fantastic jewellery, but she's hiding behind it because the camera's sitting. So I don't know whether, and you might need to pop your head forward. Now, give us a wave. There she is. Hiya. So we'll be joining you in around about half an hour's time, and it's, first of all, wood effect polymer clay.
Yes.
I've never seen anything like it before. Really exciting, and you're going to be with Anne in around about half an hour's time. That half an hour is going to be crammed with the first treat for today. We have got for you star buy to begin with. We're starting with a star buy. Yes. This is it, the beginning of your showcase, and we start like we've never started before. It's a star buy. And the reason that we're starting with a star buy is because this is a last of stock star buy. This is quite simply, first time on air was just a few days ago. Last time on air is here and now. The time to buy is only going to be here within this one moment. And I've already got people on the phone lines on this one. I've already got people responding to the fact that this is, of course, the one that everybody's been talking about, but not everybody was successful to own it the first time it came to air. And if you missed out, then of course, this is the time to make your purchase. I have less than 20 in stock now. Less than 20 in stock. It is your fully bezel set Amethyst, of course, #2 in our award ceremony. I really did. It was tipping the top at one point as the votes were coming in, and here you have not just 1 or 2 extreme quality gemstones, but how about this, a full strand of bezel set, sterling silver bezel set Amethyst. I've got less than a dozen in stock now, less than a dozen available for you. It's our first star buy of the day, and I tell you what, it's just the way to start a designer inspiration show like we have lined up for you. Today I have got Ethiopian opal and some of the finest qualities we've ever seen. I have got for you Morganite, I've got sapphires, pink sapphires at that, and I've got plenty more to make you go, ooh, including sterling silver going for a 3 for 2 price tag. Oh yeah, sterling silver 3 for 2 opportunity. That's to look forward to within the show. So plenty of deals to be had. How about, let's talk about this price tag. Your fully bezeled sterling silver set Amethyst, checkerboard cut. I've now got less than 10 available. Less than 10 available. I'm gonna have to just get to the price tag. We're gonna have to get that price tag straight in. Yours for the taking. First come, first served. Just £24.45 is all you pay. We're squeezing to the very penny as low as we can go on these prices. A fantastic price tag. I've got 7 left, 6 left. Who's going to be the 6? 6 people to £24.45 is just the start of our amazing designer inspiration showcase. 3 left in stock, that's all. Just 3 available. You can be successful. A massive congratulations. You've tuned in at the right time and definitely in the right day. We've got the fantastic inspiration of Anna, and I promise you the jewellery that she is going to take you through to create for yourself is going to rock your world. You are going to love it. I'm so excited about today's show. Within the inspiration shows, we've got some fantastic techniques to learn, but we've also got some amazing opportunities for quality jewellery making, and that includes featured gemstones like this one and plenty more. Well, that's just the beginning of our show, so let's crack on with the next deal. And actually, I'm going to keep this one in my hand, because I have noticed just here, I have got something that would work so perfectly together. Now, what about this? Just matching perfectly. It goes purpley well together. Purpley well together. Do you get it, Ben?
I like it.
Thanks, Ben. I need like that affirmation. I needed that like kind of that nod of, aha, you have said something amusing. I agree. I could do with a little bit of slap on the thigh, that kind of a Dandini thing. That's it. That's it. I'm happy. Purple colour-coated pyrite. Now, we've done the amethyst, beautifully bezel set sterling silver, and as you can see, they just go hand in hand, this luscious quality. There's a real opulence about this design and this gemstone, isn't there? There's a real richness, and for me, the colour tone of amethyst is always going to have that appeal for luxury jewellery, but not just luxury here. We're going for seductive luxury. We're going for that satin and silk evening wear look. Ooh, where you're feeling just a little bit naughty and you want to have that glamorous sexiness. And for me, you've really got that luxury edge to your gemstones here. You've got sophistication, you've got style, but you've also got just that little extra rich quality that gives a little bit of a sexy twist to the shimmer and the sparkle of your pyrite, going hand in hand with the amethyst. Straight to it on the price tag. We don't want to dilly-dally on these deals today. Straight to it on the price points. Now then, you've got a full strand. It's an 18cm strand of your purple colour-coated pyrite that we're offering you, and your price tag on this deal is just $9.95. That's fabulous price. I mean, if you've just got the amethyst, it's a perfect add it to your order, this one, isn't it? Because $9.95 is a perfect way to colour match, give that same quality and finish, but really making your jewellery go further for less than £10. If you want to join me, of course, the number's at the bottom of the screen, 0800 644 655. You can join us on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. We don't mind how you do it, but we don't want you to miss out on these deals. £9.95 is all you pay. Shimmering, sparkling, a little bit sexy and naughty as well. It's all there, and you know what? Naughty but nice. $9.95. Straight on we go, and let's go to. Whoa! Wow. See, the interesting thing is that most people, if you ask them to name a blue gemstone, they would choose sapphire. And in many ways, we're about to, within this show, prove to you that sapphire is anything but blue. In fact, in sapphire, in the natural gem world, it's every colour of the rainbow, and you've got every colour of the rainbow coming your way within this show, including pink sapphire, one of the most prestigious colours that you can get for sapphire. And on top, I've got a rainbow sapphire strand as well. So if you think sapphire and you're thinking blue, think again. Because if you're going to go for the ultimate blue gemstone, the only gemstone that there is Kyanite, and this one is special. This is true blue. This is as royal blue as any prestigious sapphire you could imagine. Sitting in the crown jewels right now, in the Imperial Crown Jewels, is a blue sapphire. And that blue sapphire actually was in the crown jewels of Edward the Confessor in 1066 in the Battle of Hastings. So the same gemstone has been transferred from crown to crown within the Imperial Crown Jewels. And interestingly enough, if you ask me to describe the blue of that Imperial Crown sapphire, this is the blue that I would say to you it is. It is true blue. And actually, there's not many sapphires that could match Kyanite. And Kyanite is the true blue gemstone to all gemologists. Of course, the name derives Kainos lithos, blue gemstone you have here. Faceted rondelles, faceted quality gemstones, beautiful qualities as the light catches. Of course, the deeper the saturation of colour, the more intense the light luster is, which is the surface shine that you're seeing here. This is a high high-grade gemstone, truly sought after. The only reason that it's probably not as commonly recognized as it should be is because it's so scarce within the jewelry industry and the gem world. It only comes from one place in the world at the moment that we can source in true quality, and that's in the Himalayan mountains. And the sourcing of this is so very, very difficult that we just can't get enough of it to make it more of a feature within jewelry creations for the likes of sapphires and the likes of tanzanite. I do think that just gemstone will probably outstrip demand of sapphires and tanzanite if it was more readily available, but it's not. It's a scarce commodity, and you've got the chance to work with it today. Your Kyanite graduated faceted rondelles, a luxury strand, 20 centimeters, one price tag, true blue. And I believe we can go under £30 on this one. £24.95. You've got to know that we're pushing every single boundary on our pricing. We're giving you everything that we can in terms of opportunity. £24.95 is all you're paying. If you want to join us on any of these deals, luxury for less is perhaps the best way to sum up these kind of deals. True luxury. Now, these pieces have never been seen before, barring one other time on air. Only once on air. So we're calling this our one-hit wonder showcase. So it's only ever been to air once. We're now on last of stock on this deal. So when we say one-hit wonders, they have flown out. We're on limited stock, and we're giving you the chance to get the final stock within this now showcase of one-hit wonders. £24.95 is all you pay, and straight on we move to. And I tell you what about we go for a little bit of charm detail, because charms are so very, very popular, aren't they? Charms in the jewelry industry are, gosh, they're a big hit. They really are the thing that everybody's going for at the moment. And of course, there are some dedicated charm shops these days. There never used to be. You know, give it 5 years ago, there was never a charm shop in the high street, was there? These days, there's charm shops everywhere. And one of the nicest things about what we could do for you on our charms is that you could go to that high street charm shop, and you'll know which one I'm talking about. Often is the case, it comes in a box. It's the best way I could describe it. Those charms could be easily costing you 50, 60 plus pounds per charm. That's a lot of money. Now, that's a lot of money for what is effectively not gemstone-based charms. Certainly, exactly for me, that's one of the most bamboozling things is that these charms, I don't really know what you're getting in terms of ingredients. They're certainly not, to my knowledge, many of them are not genuine gemstones. And yet here we are bringing you genuine gemstone charm. Forget £60. That's all I'm going to say. Forget £60 per gem. In fact, per charm, don't even think about £60 per charm. Don't even think about £50 per charm. How about less than £4 per charm? That's what we're about to do. Less than £4 a charm. Those are gorgeous colours of green onyx. My goodness me, they're like emerald, aren't they? You do have definitely got that emerald, and of course emerald being the gemstone of rejuvenation, perfect for your spring collection. And you've got that real vitalizing colour against this glorious rose gold finish. Sterling silver charms, can I highlight? Sterling silver, and I'm saying less than £4. You're going to get a pack of 3, so you're getting 3 charms for just £10.95. Three sterling silver charms, genuine gemstones, and a beautiful finesse to the quality that you've got there. And you've got it all. £3. What does it work out at? £3.60 something, is it? £3.65, is it? £3.65 for each one of those charms. I mean, that really is rather extraordinary. What a price tag to achieve. Congratulations if you've been successful on this deal. These are adding detail, adding luxury, adding quality. I'm going to just keep on picking these up and just showing you every single one has that colour grading of real intense, vivid, almost Colombian-like emerald greens. Fabulous gemstones, faceted as well. Sterling silver charms working out at less than £4 a charm. Walk into your local charm shop with £4. What do you think they're going to give you? Probably a box to store your charms in, and that's about it. Certainly not going to be anything like what we've just done. Congratulations if you got that. Where should we go? I've got to go here. I know what I've just got to do. I've got to. I can't hold back any longer. man, since I saw the photo, I saw a photograph upstairs. Pip showed me, and when I saw this photo, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see it. They are better. They are better. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh, I'm excited. This makes me want to sing. Oh man, I just love. Oh, they're better than the photograph. I always like it when they're better. And actually, it often is the case, photography and our cameras never do the gemstones anywhere near the justice. Loads of people often text in going, actually, I got my gemstones today and they're so much better than they were on television. Well, actually, that's because the cameras, first of all, they're being operated by Ben, enough said. Actually, in all honesty, our cameras are never going to do the gemstone justice because they don't have the same power as the human eye. And also, we're in a very synthetic, stimulated light source because that's what the studio is. It's meant to be lighting me, and to be honest, they're not doing a great job today because I look shocking. I know I do. And the thing is that our studio lighting is synthetic. These are genuine gemstones. You need to put your genuine gemstones into genuine light sources. So your light sources like daylight and candlelight will always give your gemstones so much more. And that's why we give you a money back guarantee, as we do 30 days to get your gemstones home, see for yourself the quality, because we are very much aware of the fact that everything that you see with our cameras, you're going to get so much more when you actually see the beauty for yourself. And this is, I'm going to show you one at a time. Let's start at one, and I'm going to show you one at a time. Now, this might take a long time. This is going to be like Tony Hart. Can you remember Tony Hart? Oh, the gallery. That was it. Tony Hart with a little morph, and then they used to go to the gallery and they used to show everybody's pictures that they'd done over the week, right? This is going to be that. This is going to be like Tony Hart, and I think the music was saying do 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 do. Right, let's explain that. This is going to be like, because each one of these is a little bit of a masterpiece. This is going to be like back to Tony Hart, a masterpiece from Mother Nature. Mother Nature's been very busy though, because this is going to take some. Are you ready? Mother Nature has been busy because this is the beauty of golden rutile quartz. Every single one has got its own individual gorgeous spun gold luxuries. Every single, look at that. Oh my God, keep going, keep going. We've got so much more to go. You've still got plenty to see. Each one is a masterpiece. Each one is an individual fingerprint of Mother Nature's qualities. This is true luxury. Now, when I found out I had rutile quartz like this, and I've never had rutile quartz like this, I've only ever had it in nuggets or in chips, or if I'm lucky, you know, some rounds. I've never seen it like this. I did a little bit of research, right? Did a bit of research, went onto our sister channel's website, gemporia.com. Look what I found. I found this pair of earrings. Check out the price. Sterling silver. Individual, there's just 2 gemstones, as you can see. Beautiful pair of earrings. I mean, look at those gorgeous rutile qualities. That price tag is £58 for those earrings. Now that works out, if we're giving you the silver for free, that works out at around about what, 20, let's say £25 for each one of those gemstones. And this is the thing that we've got to always do, isn't it, Anne? It's price research, because that research reminds you of how great a value Jewellery Maker really is when we're giving you those ingredients.
Oh,
you know, it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big deal that we're about to bring you. You've seen earrings on our sister channel. Look, I know our buying power on our sister channel is formidable. We really do give you some incredible prices on our sister channel. Gemporia.com, £58 for a pair of beautiful rutile quartz earrings. You could make these, you could make that kind of look for yourself, and yet look at the price we could do for this full strand. A full strand of rutile quartz, less than £30. Okay, I'm being cheeky. How about less than £20? £19.95. How many pairs of earrings are you going to make? How many opportunities of wow factor jewellery are you going to create for yourself with a strand of this luxury? £19.95. Look at those internal qualities. absolutely exquisite individuality. As I say, Mother Nature's been very, very busy with her palette and her paintbrush with creating this golden wonder, spun gold textures. That close-up's really showing you the individuality of the gemstones for £19.95. Congratulations if you got that. Just remind yourself that if you've got the chance to do price researching, you could go across the world trying to find places that could try and offer deals like this one. Now then, how about we go straight to, now then, let's stick with the rutilations, and this time let's go for your black rutile quartz. This time a little bit more dramatic. From the spun gold, we're going to a little bit more of the depth of that amazing zebra-like quality. We're going straight forward on these prices. We've got loads to fit in here on our Designer Inspiration show. We have got the wonder of Anne giving us some fantastic inspiration in about 10 minutes, and in those 10 minutes I need to fit in at least 5 or 6 other deals. So let's get to it with this next one. Black rutile quartz in your puffy pairs. Ooh, a puffy pair. It's been a while. You could join us. One price tag only. The boys have just gone, what does that mean? It means it's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen puffy pairs. If you want, in fact, I can tell you I've never had a puffy pair myself. No, £9.95 is all you pay if you do want to join us. 0800 644 655. You could join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Congratulations if you want to join us. Of course, don't forget, if you've already bought from us this morning, you can add to your order as many times as you like. It is, of course, a single P&P of just £2.95 for the whole day. So you may as well make the most of these kind of great price points that we're offering you within this fantastic section. Plenty more to look forward to in terms of opportunity. I'm going to do you buy 3, pay for 2 sterling silver packs. I've also got for you the most extraordinary quality of opal that I've ever seen. Now, we've done some good opal, but this is the ultimate Ethiopian willow opal. And I will just highlight that I only have 11 available. Oh, I beg your pardon? 12. I was thinking, oh, that's exciting. Pip's going, oh, I've only got 11. I was like, oh, and they went, no, I'm wrong. I'm thinking, oh, he means there's 111. He's like, no, 12. Just 12 of those, but you know, you're gonna want that, aren't you? Now let's just let's go straight on to now. If you go to your glossy magazines like I do, and I do like, and I don't get that much time to do it, but I do like a bit of glossy magazine action. Anne, are you a glossy magazine kind of a lady? Yeah. Every so often treat myself to something. Yes. Yeah. And me. It's a treat. It is one of those treats. I quite like it if I've got spare time when I'm shopping. Yeah. Not that that happens very often because I've normally got children with me shopping, but if I spare, I do like just a couple of minutes just flicking through the glossy magazines and then I put them back on the shelf. Sorry, but I do that. Glossy magazines at the moment are showing red carpet events and all of the celebrities are wearing one colour. And that colour is this. It's Morganite, the soft, dusky pinks. You've got some big celebrities there. You've got some world-renowned, I mean, Cameron Diaz. We're talking about Katy Perry. You've got Carrie Underwood, of course, there. Some big celebrities who really are the icons of fashion. You know, when you think about icons of fashion for Katharine Hepburn, you know, Elizabeth Taylor. These were all ladies in the past that we associated to glamour, didn't we? And I think these days, a lot of celebrities, they have this amazing, when the red carpet comes, in some ways I feel it's like they're from another planet, because when they walk on the red carpet, gosh, I could never imagine feeling and looking like that. They look so splendid, don't they? But that's what glossy magazines do. They're like, oh, right, you've got that Morganite. You've got that Morganite luxury look. You've seen the celebrity colours. You've seen the red carpet events. That's the qualities that are sitting on the red carpet right now. Do you want to achieve that luxury look for yourself, but perhaps without the gown? Let's do it with the jewellery. And we are going luxury for less right now. That is, what's that song? You've got the look. You've got the look. That's the song that's playing in my head right now, because you are going to get that luxury look. Because, you know, we don't all have events where we're going to walk down a red carpet in a ball gown, but we all deserve to feel very, very special. And I think jewellery can capture that special opportunity, can't it? Jewellery can actually capture the look of the moment, but in a very, very easy wear way. And these are glamorous. I mean, drop pair of earrings and you've achieved that luxury look. But luxury look for less, isn't that right, Pip? Pip, my producer, saying, Vix, you'll never guess the price on this deal. Morganite graduated faceted rice beads offering you the luxury look, and it's another under £30 deal. Designer Inspiration, well, I tell you what, this is celebrity style designer inspiration that we're offering you here. The luxury look for less, because you've got the qualities of Morganite for just £24.95. And when you start to consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 individual Morganite. If I tell you that I bought staff cost, and I'm being absolutely honest, staff cost, I bought Morganite earrings for my cousin's wedding about 3-4 years ago, it must be now actually. And yes, they were in solid gold, but I bought Morganite earrings at a triple figure price tag at staff cost. You could achieve the look that I've got. Look at that. Each one of those, £1.90, is it? Around about £1.90.
That's amazing.
And I paid 3 figures. Wow. And as I say, I accept that they were in gold, but even if you take away the gold, you're still certainly not going to get to £1.92 for each gemstone, but you could get that luxury look. And we do have some silver findings coming your way, so you could just add a simple shepherd hook and you've got yourself a glamorous pick. I tell you what, let's stick with glamorous and let's just think about, you know, those of you who want to achieve glamour. That goes well, doesn't it? And it's giving me the ooh look. I've got the ooh look. I like it when I get a designer ooh look. It goes something like this. Ready? Ready for my ooh look? Quite a lot of our designers have the ooh look. You know, every so often, I know that I've done well when I've put something together because I get the, you know, it's that little Betty Boo look. Ooh. We've got Morganite. Now let's get back that femininity. Now the Morganite is at the bottom of the screen for those of you who are still making your purchase. Don't worry, it's still available. It is a one-hit wonder event that we've got for you here. These have sold to the point where we're now on limited availability. They've only been on air once, and you're now on the last of stock on both our Morganite and the rose quartz. Now then, your rose quartz. Ooh, we're sticking with that femininity, aren't we? Beautiful finish to the faceting. Look at that quality, true quality finish. And of course, one of the things that I always find so very rewarding working in this building and working for this company is that the passion starts from the very, very top and works its way down. And it's a family business, spearheaded by the lovely Sarah and Steve, couple who have actually genuinely inspired so many people in this building to do the very best they can, and not just in this building but throughout the world. And often is the case, many of our gemstones are faceted within our own workshops, and often is the case that the passion that you see with the quality of the pricing that we do and the quality of the service that we provide is equaled by the passion for faceting the gemstones to the finest degree, to get the very best out to you, to get the very finest quality of Mother Nature within each single stone. You can see that quality of luxury that we've placed within each one. You're doing what price? No. No, 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 no. Okay, let's take a breath. You know the price that these should be is nowhere near under £10. You know that. But the luxury of that quality of faceting, the femininity of this definitely should not be the price you're about to pay. If you want to join us, you should be paying higher. You should be into a double figure price on this strand, but you're not. You're not. How about this? Your strand of 85 carats, high graded, faceted rose quartz, graduated rondelles, just $8.95. I've got another look. I've got another ooh look. £8.95. I might call it the double B look, the Betty Boo look.
Yeah.
You give me the Betty, right, ooh. Anne, you're going to give me the Betty Boo look. That's it, you're giving me the double B. Ooh. Oh, I like it. £8.95 is all you pay. If you do want to join us, now is the time to do so. A fantastic deal. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. You can join us at JewelleryMaker.com. We're on restricted quantity availability now on this one, so if you do want to make your purchase, make it now. I can't guarantee this price again, and I certainly guarantee that you're going to be watching. If we have any of this left, I don't think we're going to have any left actually. There's every chance this sells out within today's show. It is of course a 1p&p that you've got for the whole day, so keep on adding to your order. We've got sterling silver to look forward to. We've got some fantastic deals, but right now it's time to be inspired, something that we haven't seen before with the wonderful Anne. It's time for designer inspiration.
As we're giving you great savings in our January clearance, why not pass that saving on by adding a small donation to a charitable cause? Collectively, the Genuine Gemstone Company are cycling 24 hours a day for 31 days, equalling the distance from our studios in Redditch, England, to Arusha in Tanzania, all on an exercise bike situated in our Gemstone Museum. For every £20,000 we raise, the Colourful Life Foundation will be able to build a school in the Arusha district. So this is your chance to give back to a community that provides us with so many beautiful gemstones, and hopefully help us break a Guinness World Record in the process. 100% of every donation goes to the cause, so call our friendly help team to add a donation to your order today.
Join guest designer and polymer clay expert Debbie Bulford for our Extruder DVD. Debbie will guide you through a variety of techniques, including how to create geometric patterns, the soutache and lace look, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Book now to take part in the Gemporia experience. Take a behind-the-scenes tour of our TV studios, meet the presenters, and learn about gemstones and jewellery. The price of £169 includes an overnight stay at the picturesque White Swan Hotel, a buffet lunch, refreshments, and a 3-course dinner. Dates are limited, so call or email us now for an experience you'll never forget.
Time to be inspired, and so nice to have your company today.
Yes,
it's
nice
the first time we're working together.
It is, yes. Nice
but
to meet you.
the nicest thing about today is that I love coming into work and having that double B moment myself when I go, ooh, and I've got that moment today. I've got the double B. If only. We've got... Sorry. Sorry. I don't think Ben was expecting me to say I've broken Ben.
Oh, it's going to be one of those days.
And literally he's choking on himself because sorry Ben, I didn't mean to surprise you with that comment. You genuinely have given me that moment of, oh, that's so exciting. Your jewellery is stunning.
Oh, thank you.
Genuinely really interesting to see such unique techniques. Now, this is polymer clay to create wood effects.
Yes, yeah.
How on earth did you begin? How do you start to formulate this?
You just look at the wood and see how the grain's going, and then just follow it with your clay. What I'm going to show it. There's lots and lots of different techniques for doing different types of wood, and this is a fairly simple one.
Okay.
One of the easiest one is just getting your clay, drawing it with some with a needle, and make the grain of the wood, and then put some acrylic paint over it and wiping it off. And that's a really simple way to make wood. But this is doing like a cane, as it were,
okay,
so that you can slice it, and every time you slice it, you get a different grain all the way through the cane.
See, this is the interesting thing is that you're saying I just look at wood and then I can create it into part. I look at wood and I see wood. I don't. This is the thing. This is what I find fascinating is that you've given me that moment because I would never think of being able to recreate that into polymer. So I want you to talk me through some of these pieces because you've created different effects and different looks.
Yeah.
So talk to me. Shall we walk? Let's work with this one first, guys.
This one
Let's go to the far first. So that's your. Well, you're about to see it on camera now. There you go. It's the little heart.
Yeah. What I did with that was, because I've done a huge statement piece, and not everybody likes huge jewellery, I thought I'd do something that still using the same technique, but something small, so that people who don't like massive jewellery, they can have a small piece. And I used the chain to space out the tiger's eye as well.
I love that tiger's eye against that as well. I just think that combination, because it's not going to be too heavy to pull, but it's still going to have that weight, so it sits going to really nicely, isn't it? Yeah. And then you've created. Shall we go for this next one? Because this is drama.
This is the big one.
This is the daddy.
I went mental.
Shall I move this?
One.
If I do this, and I'll do it like that, so we can see this. See, when I look at this, I don't even see polymer clay. I don't visually see.
No, that's what you're trying to create, is the illusion of something else.
You've succeeded, Anne.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad.
You've definitely succeeded. And the interesting thing is that if I want to touch it as well.
It is very tactile.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got that real sense. And again, you know, just the gorgeous correlation of the colours of the gemstones mixing with the wood effect. It's a really fusion of natural qualities. And that's what I see, very natural, earthy qualities.
That's why I asked for these sort of colours, because I thought they complemented what I was doing. It was more sort of, I was inspired by a necklace I made for a friend going to a wedding in Australia last year. And I didn't want to recreate the exact same necklace, so I just used different colours from the one that I had made for her. I just can imagine, and this is you know what I'm like. I go off in my little imageries. I could imagine sarong. Yeah, exactly.
You know, maybe one of those big Panama, no, it's not Panama, but you know those floppy hats that you see those celebrities wear, and I have to think, oh, that would really annoy me if I was playing on the beach with the kids, but it looks lovely. Those floppy hats, and then that neckline piece, you know, really luxury. It's not heavy in terms of weight, but
it's not
a big piece of jewellery, a statement piece of jewellery. It's such a glamorous look, and yet very natural look. So it's a perfect fusion. It's
sort of like floaty dresses on a summer's evening sort of thing.
Lovely. Yeah, well, I'm there. Yeah. Then you've gone for another look altogether, and in fact, in some ways, these two match together, don't they?
That's more for. I thought I'd do a little surfer dude type thing for the blokes.
Totally. Yeah. Lads, what do you reckon, Ben? Now you've gained your equilibrium. I shan't talk about double B's again. But gents jewellery, what do you reckon, lads?
I'd wear it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I see that as a really nice statement piece. I mean, Ben's quite what I would say. Ben, you're cool for me to say. You're actually a really quite funky wearer, like clothes wearer. Yes. Well, he is. He's very funky. And what I like is that this is the kind of jewellery that I could see myself wearing, and I'm definitely not funky. But actually, this is the same jewellery in terms of the technique and the finish, but actually so very much Ben, which is very funky and really, you know, quite stylish. Yeah, it does. It's fantastic. And then finally, and you are going to be lucky if I don't pinch this bracelet and the matching earrings. This is my kind of jewellery, and I am delicate. Not personally, I wish I was. But actually, for me, I look for delicate jewellery. I like movement to my jewellery, but I like it to be easy wear. I think that's spectacular. How on earth you've created, and this is all with polymer clay?
It's all polymer clay, yeah.
Are you going to show us how to do this as well?
Yeah, hopefully, but I should have some left to show you if I've got some
I'll show you the earrings as well, because I've got those on. As I say, I will be running off with these.
But I used every single piece of chain that I had. I didn't have any chain left at all.
So you are going to get everything that you can see in terms of these creations and all of the ingredients. You're going to get here and now within this bundle. So as you can see, you're going to get the chain, you're going to get the polymer, you're going to get the gemstones. All that you see is what we can offer you here, and it's a pretty fantastic combination actually. And if I instantly pick up, and the funny thing is that when you start to work with these colour tones, I would never then expect to see this colouring, you know, when it's mixed together. You've done a wonderful job, Anne, you really have. Right, let's just put these together. And yes, first of all, we start with the polymer because obviously having Anne here, it's a pleasure, and in particular for us to then see something a little bit different in terms of this combination of how to mix up this ingredient has so many different opportunities. I mean, I just find working alongside Debbie Bulford is it's always a privilege. I just adore working with Debbie, and I always have those moments of, oh, who knew that polymer clay could do that? And I'm there again. Who knew that we had the chance to be able to create this with just 3 blocks of polymer clay? So you're going to get your blocks, and you're going to get your 3 variant colours. Then we're going to also give you the mould, and obviously, as you can see there, Anne has used this mould to just create shapes and the forms for a number of the different pendants, etc., that she's been using, and also I presume also probably for the little charms as well. So that's your mould. Then you're adding in the gemstones, and these earthy tones, these very ocean-inspired qualities as well, work so very well against that wooden backdrop. And I guess it's almost that the washed away branches, you know.
Yeah,
what
driftwood.
That's it.
Yeah,
it has that driftwood. Exactly. Thing, yeah. Yes, washed away branches, as I just call them. Beechwood is way more glamorous than washed away branches.
I know what you mean.
I often think to myself, how on earth did I get this job? And how on earth have I kept my job for 10 years when I find it so impossible to find the right words? Washed away branches or driftwood? It's worrying, isn't it? I mean, it's more worrying for me and my job than anything else, you know. To the bosses who are watching now, please just put me on mute for a little bit. Thank you. You have got your tiger's eye rounds, and they're multicolours, reds and golds and blues and greens. Exquisite.
They're lovely.
I love tiger's eye like this. It feels like that when they're in the larger rounds, you see so much exposure of beauty as the light catches and shimmers. That chatoyancy it's worldly, it's breathtaking.
I hadn't used it before. So
have you not?
No, this is the first time I'd used it.
Oh, how fabulous!
Yeah.
Oh, so this was literally an exploration into a brand new... And would you work with it again?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I know lots of people who say that. I think you can't... And again, often is the case when you see it at home, when I'm flicking, obviously, I'll have Jenny on or I'll have Luce on, and you know, doing the house clean or whatever. And I'll often sit there and go, isn't it amazing how different they look on television than when they are, you know, in real life? It's always worth getting these gemstones home. You've got your Larimar as well, so ocean flavours. And to finish it all off, we've got that fantastic picture jasper. We're going to add in your findings pack, so you're going to get all of the antique bronze findings. And as you can see, that builds up to create the charm bracelets, the neckline pieces, and all of the clasps and toggle clasps come as part of this deal. That's 98 pieces of your antique bronze plated copper findings. So it's all together, this bundle, so to create the exact look, as you can see, that Anne has achieved here, you are going to achieve that with these ingredients. So if you would like to join us and get this bundle, the price that you should be paying on this bundle is £41.60. Now really, actually, when you start to consider how much you're getting, and moulds, I never knew how much moulds were until I went to an exhibition.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
And normally they come individually. You don't normally get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 individual moulds on one mould sheet. So with that in mind, you're actually getting a lot just based on there. So £41.60. I think that's a justifiable price tag. But of course, it's not the price you're going to be paying today. We like to do designer inspiration specific price point offers, and we're going to go as low as we possibly can so you can create the looks that Anne has achieved. And of course, you're going to get step-by-step instruction right now for £32.50. You're getting all of that combination. And of course, and you've created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fantastic pieces of jewellery. Did you have, oh, I was about to say, did you have other things left?
I've got that amount of clay left, and I've got these findings, some findings I haven't even used, and I had that amount of,
so
that's everything I had left over.
And that's so really, in principle, we're looking at, you've already made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got earrings at 6 pairs. And actually, if you did want to make more charms, because these are quite heavy, aren't they? In terms of size, they're quite big pieces.
Quite big,
So if you wanted to make more smaller, delicate pieces, you're going to get even more out, aren't you?
Definitely. I've still got some of the little, I don't know where they are. I've still got some of the little
those
charms left. I made too many. Still got some left over. So.
Oh, I like those. Oh, they're lovely.
Yeah, they're really simple to make. I don't know if I've actually got the block with me today, but I can sort of run through very quickly how to make them.
Thank you. That'd be brilliant. Easy, okay, let's get on then, and let's get cracking. Thank you. Ryan's just gone. Let's get cracking on my ear. Let's do it.
So first of all, what we're going to do is we have to make our cane to make the wood. That's the first thing we're going to do.
And for people who are watching for the first time, what is a cane?
Cane is basically your clay put into steps to create a pattern, so when you slice it through, you've got the pattern which you can then use as a veneer to cover scrap clay. If you've got any scrap clay lying around,
that's fantastic.
You can do that. Yeah, that's what it is. So what I've done is I've cut 6. I've run the clay through my clay roller. On number 3. Okay, on number 3, and I've cut these into little squares just so that it's easier for you to see what I'm doing. You don't have to do this at home, it just makes things easier for me. And
for those people who have not got the clay roller, first of all, of course, you can just use the standard roller that you get with the starter pack. It's a bit more hard work.
It does take a bit longer, but you can
achieve that.
As long as you get it down to sort of, not that it's going to tear, but you know, sort of maybe about 2 or 3 cards depth thick. Cards sort of thing.
And I am going to give the clay roller for free later on in a bundle. I'm just going to put that for free. I got another ooh. Oh, I like to do it. It's good ooh day. Maybe that's what we should say. If I had a good ooh day today, I have. I've had a good ooh day. So yes, the clay roller is going to come in a bundle for free. Yes, not for 3, but for free, coming our way later on. So keep watching for that.
So as I say, what I've done is, if I show you, I've cut 6 pieces of the ecru and 6 pieces of the translucent. And I've just put the translucent squares on top of each of the ecru.
And in terms of size, Anne, of the squares, is that important?
No, as I say, the only reason I did it was just so that it makes it easier for people to see.
Perfect.
You can push it through the roller and just use it as it comes out.
Right.
It's just to make things easier for people to see. That's why I've done it.
I like it like that.
Yeah,
it looks aesthetically nice for me.
It's easier for me as well because I'll get lost in the middle of it.
Okay.
So what I do now is I'm going to make a stack using these. But before I do that, what I want to do is when you look at the wood, you'll see the little knots in the wood.
That's what I find. I mean, especially on a piece like this, you can actually see just there. And that's what I find fascinating. It's not like it's just lines on lines. No. It's actually like knotted wood.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first of all, if you've got the extruder, the extruder tool, and if in the pack you'll find a disc and you use the largest hole disc, that one there.
Okay, perfect. And you are going to get the extruder. You know that deal where I said I was going to do the clay roller for free? You will get the extruder as part of that deal as well. Oh, that's okay, good. So you are going to get, So what I've done is with some of the other clay, I've cut out just circles. You don't have to be as neat as this. See, I've just done this just because it makes it look easier on the screen. Okay. And I've just alternated the colours like that. And again, is that one of each, or is that 2 to 1?
It's just 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
And that's working with just the ecru and the translucent.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put it in here, into my. Bring it round a little bit. This is just I'm going the wrong way. Always goes wrong when you're doing it right, doesn't it? I thought I'd put it down. Right, okay. So put your top back on. Now, I bought a new one because the other one didn't go on very well. It wasn't a GM one, but there we go. That's it. Got it. Okay. And then what you can do is just extrude it.
Now, if you hold that for me slow, that's it, and then we can watch, because many people, if we need to go to the bottom there, watch this. Right, for those of you who've not seen the extruder, hey!
There you go. You get
and squeaking's okay. For those of you going, what's that noise? Squeaking's okay.
Do you know, it doesn't squeak at home. This is weird.
It not? Does it not squeak at home?
No, it must be the heat in here or something. I don't know. It's very, very strange. It's really weird.
Oh.
Spooky.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So I'll just leave some in there. So the reason I've extruded it is, I'll cut the ends off.
Oh,
so
look at the graduation as well.
Yeah, I'll just cut the end off like that. It's very difficult to see because of the colours, but you'll get, like, you know, when you do all these sort of climp canes and things like that, you'll get this sort of effect, and that's what we use.
So hang on a minute, all you've done, let me just get this right, because all you've done is taken little discs of the ecru and the translucent, and you've stacked them up on top of each other, you've put them in there, you've just, literally, all you've done is put them in there, you've done a little twist, and they've come up and it looks like that.
Yeah. But what I'm going to do now is put some of the brown.
Can I just say, I'm not the only one who looks like quite impressed by that. I have to say, all the boys have just stopped what they're doing, just gone, huh. It's pretty cool that though, isn't it? Both Pete and Ben are both going, huh.
So what I've done is I've just put some clay through the brown on number 3. Yeah. Okay.
So we're at 3 again on the clay roller.
Yeah, I'll just chop some of this because I've already got some ready, but this is just to show you what to do. And what I'm going to do is just wrap, just like when you do a bullseye cane.
Just like when you do what, sorry?
A bullseye cane. It's where you sort of make a sausage and then you wrap different layers of clay.
Oh, that's what it's called, is it? Layers and layers.
Yeah.
Okay, bullseye cane. Okay.
Bullseye cane.
I remember that then.
I'll just cut that there. It doesn't matter if it's not particularly neat because it's going to get used in the, and then just smooth that down like that. I would take more time at home obviously because we're just doing
Does
it for
the finish
here.
like this, is that important to get that smoothness so that you get the best results?
Yeah, if you take your time you get, obviously you'll get it much nicer, but let's say we're just doing it
and you're just losing, you're trying to lose the
just the
edging.
what they call it healing the edge, sort of healing it.
Healing the edge, nice.
Putting it together.
So you want it to be as smooth as possible?
Yeah, smooth as possible. So what I'm going to do is just put some ecru through it as well now, just to give it another layer. I've just put it through on 3 again, and just cut that so I've got a straight edge. And
what's the straight edge? Because you just liked having that?
It just makes it easier to, you know, when I pick it up from this side, if you watch, this is one of the easiest ways just to get a jelly roll cane going, is just use your knife, your blade, to pull it round. Okay.
And how long have you been working with polymer clay for?
Oh, on and off for about 20 years.
All right. Yeah. I was thinking to myself, I've got a chance to catch up with that. Okay. No,
I started making little animals for charities and donating them to charities for them to sell, and then I'm actually do beads. So actually making jewellery is fairly new to me.
Right. So
because I'm a bead designer, and I'll usually work by word of mouth, and people say, oh, have you seen these beads? And then they get my beads and then they make absolutely amazing jewellery, and I go, wow. Yeah. because I don't envisage my beads sort of being used like that, and it's great to see what people do with them. So now we've got our cane, it's got our brown in it as well now.
Yeah, with you.
So I'm just going to...
Lovely. Actually, that just on its own, I can imagine just looking really nicely sliced up.
Yeah. So I'm just going to lengthen it, okay? But I've got a couple here that I prepared.
And by rolling like that, I notice when, both you and Debbie, when you're rolling, I have a natural tendency to probably put too much weight on it, so it like kind of dips and then it troughs and then dips and...
Basically the fingertips and just pull out.
So you're not actually putting pressure on, are you? No, you're actually moving it.
You're just moving it.
That's where I'm going wrong then.
If you're doing, this is fine because it's just circles, but if you're doing things like a leaf, it's a little bit more different. You have to squeeze it in the middle and then elongate it and squeeze it. And that's a little bit more tricky so that your pattern doesn't get squished inside it. So this is one that I've prepared earlier. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just cut it in the middle, cut it into 4. Okay. And I've got another one there as well. I'll just put them to one side at the moment. I'll just use this one as well. I'd say it's preparation. It just takes a little while to prepare, but once you've got it, it's fine. I'm just going to cut it in the middle You don't have to be exact.
Yeah.
There you go. I've just got some other ones there. Right, okay, now we're ready to go.
Okay.
So first lot, I've got 2 slices that were put through on number 3.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to put them through together.
That's 2 slices and each one of them was put in at 3. So at the
They're all
moment
put in at number 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is they're both at number 3, which makes us, no, probably a 1 or whatever. But then I'm going to put it through on number 3 again.
Okay.
So it'll bond them together. Okay. So you've got them bonded together.
Can I hold that to
Yep.
the camera? Is that okay?
Yep.
Thank you. And so does it almost like stick them together
It
then?
sticks them together, yeah.
So you got
Yeah.
one side and one side.
Yeah. Okay.
It looks it's a bit of like that cheese that you put on burgers.
Yes, it is actually. Right, now because the wood's not always uniformed, I'm going
Yes.
to put this through on number 4. See?
I love this job. This is brilliant.
So I'm going to put this one through on number 4.
That was very an artistic shot there, boys. Oh, you were very proud of yourself there. I even had Ben go like this. It was like a reflection shot as it was coming out. As it was going out, the boys are very proud of themselves. All we needed was a bit of a slow-mo. Do, 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 do.
Right, this one's going through on number 5. Okay. Oops. There we go, that one's on number 5.
Now, okay.
Okay. Now
So you've gone 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5, and then I'm just going to do another one on 5. I'm just going to go back up again and just do the same again. Okay, there we go. It's magic.
Isn't it just?
That's a 5, and this one will be a 4.
Okay, so we're going 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
5, 4, 3.
I should have actually done 2 of each, but it was just to show you something. Right, okay, so that one's a 4, and this one will be a 3. Okay. Right. Keeps you fit, this. Whew. Right, okay, now we're ready to start stacking. Okay?
Yes.
So we've got 3s. I always do it translucent up, but it doesn't matter.
Translucent up.
Yeah.
Just because then you keep the formula of
it
getting
just-
the right graining.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is take, where's my, I'll put one on first. So I'm going to take 5, okay, and place the 5 on top, okay.
So you're placing the 5 on top of the 3.
And just cutting off the excess.
And it doesn't matter it's the different lengths, you're just going to adapt them to.
I will adapt it as we go along, okay?
Okie dokie.
Right, now what I'm going to do is take my paintbrush, if you've got a spare paintbrush or something, and just make an indent into the clay. Okay?
It doesn't matter what kind of paintbrush you're
No,
just using.
it's
It's almost just you
it's
want
just-
some kind of
just-
colonic, not
yeah.
colonic. That's not the right word, is it?
Yes, an irrigation channel.
I didn't mean to say colonic, I was trying to say corn. I was trying to say cornel, but then I said colonic. Oh no. I am genuinely going to lose my job at some point.
Right, okay.
Colonic.
Yes.
Cornel.
Yes, okay, yeah.
I meant to,
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I meant like a,
Yeah, it's just to make a little channel, because if I put that on there flat,
Yeah.
you would end up with flat and then you'd have it domed, okay?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
what you do is just tease it, squeeze it a little bit at the side, all the way along.
Okay. Just gently though, yeah.
Just gently, so that you've got, it's more like an elliptical shape, okay?
Can I hold that so I can show
Yeah.
everybody just how you've pinched it?
Yeah, you just sort of make it into
See
a
that?
sort of little oval.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, brilliant.
Okay.
It's almost like a shape of an eye.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're trying to do.
Okay.
And then you just put that into the channel. It doesn't matter if it overlaps, you can just chop it off, okay? Right, okay, that's fine. And then just flatten it down a little bit, okay? So don't be too scared, you know. Right, so we went 3, 5, and I'm going to put a 4 now
Okay.
on the top, okay? Put a 4. And then that will just form over the top like that, okay? So I shall cut this off. There. Now I'm going to put in another piece of the cane, the jelly roll cane. Make another channel.
Yeah.
Okay, another piece. And just
And giving it a pinch as well.
just give it a pinch all the way along.
And so by doing the little pinching, does that give it this like kind of oval formation
It
like
does,
this?
yeah.
Oh,
Gives
we
it
can see
that.
it just here. Can you see there's that elongation? So rather than it being like a rounded knot in the wood, it's elongated, isn't it?
Yeah. When you put it, you can put it through the clay roller when you're finished as well to make the pattern stretch, so you can get really long knots in the wood or really small ones.
Got you.
Right, okay. So I've put that one. So we'll put this one, which is a 3. As it doesn't really matter what way you put them on. It's just gives a little bit of variation. So you just pop that in the middle.
Now we'll just say if anybody's interested or has questions to ask, and you know, obviously Anne with her experiences of working with polymer clay for as long as she has, then please do ask them. We would love to, you know, to make sure that if you've got a question, we can answer it right now. You can ask the questions via text. 60777 is where you can text into. Make sure you start your text with JM Studio. Give us your name so we know who we're talking to, and then give us your question, and we'll do our very, very best within the show to try and get Anne to answer any of your questions. Normal network charges do apply. You can also talk to us via our Facebook, or alternatively, of course, we also have the likes of things like web chat and things going on at different various times throughout. So if you do want to join us, go to our website at jewellerymaker.com. So there's plenty of ways for you to get in touch live into the show right now. And as I say, if you have a question, then please go ahead and ask, and we'll do our very, very best to get everybody's questions answered within the show. If we don't, it's only because we've had too many questions, but we'll do our very, very best to answer as many as we can through the show. So, sorry, Vicki, pardon. So this is your layers.
I've just continued
Yes,
sort of adding up here.
So this is it. What layer? What?
I think this was a 4.
Okay.
Yeah. I say it doesn't really matter. It's just to create the variation.
There's no formula of going.
No, you just
3, 5, 4 or whatever. It just is however you want it to be.
How you want it to be.
Okay.
And this is the. Put this one on now. Okay. There we go. Might be able to get another.
Looks
one.
like lasagna.
Yes, actually it does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. There you go. And just sort of put this other one on top. That just gives it a little bit more. Okay. Right, when you've done that, just pat it down. As don't be scared of it. And then tidy up your edges. Okay.
You're obviously somebody who likes tidy finishes.
Yes. I don't like my canes to squish, and I like things to be just perfect. So I've said to a few people before, but I'm actually an engineer, so I like things to be just. You
like things to be. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
that is interesting. Doesn't make that doesn't surprise me when how you're working.
Yeah. So what I'll do now is I'll cut it.
Can you profile that before you cut? Look. That already looks wicked, doesn't it? Oh, you can already start to see that formation.
Yeah.
Oh, fabulous.
So what I'm going to do is just cut it down the middle. Oops, I'll probably not cut this right, but what I normally do at home is when I'm doing it, I will measure it just so that I get it absolutely right. I know. Right, and then we just sort of.
Oh, you're going to lock them in.
Going to lock them in together like that. Okay, and that just gives you a few more bits. Like that. I've actually made that overhang just a little bit too much, but I'll cut that bit off. Don't throw away the bits with the cane in them, because what you can do is mush them all together. It'll still keep a lot of the ecru colour, so you can make more.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So, and then you just squish that down, and then that's your cane. You should be good to go on that. There you go. And then all you do is just slice it and cover your whatever you're going to cover.
So, at this point, I know exactly what you've done, but how on earth do I then get it into the jewellery?
I'm going to show you that bit next now.
Good, because I'm thinking to myself, I think that looks wonderful, but I've no idea what to do next.
Right.
Before Anne takes us to the next journey of actually making the jewellery, how about I give you this deal? Now, I did promise you I was going to do you all the tools. Now, let's get those tools to you now. Tools, 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 lots and lots of lovely tools. Free tools, clay roller going to be free. Yes, we have got for you the clay roller for free. Yep, for free. Not for 3, not 1, 2, 3, but for free, F-R-E-E. We are going to give you this clay roller for free with this bundle. So you buy this bundle and the price of it is so good that we are effectively giving you the roller for free.
Wow.
We decided, now, when Pip and I sit down on a morning and we put our heads together on the show, and obviously we've got lots of things to organise and lots of things going on, one of the things that Pip has realised with me, and how long have we been together now, Pip? 2 months. Have you been part of the... We've been together for 2 months. When Pip knows how I work, and I'm always somebody who goes, that's a great price, but can we make it lower? Or that's a great deal, but can we make sure that we give something for free? You know, I quite like to find a bargain. Just how I was brought up, find a bargain in everything. Now, finding a bargain was not difficult in this bundle because, bless our Pip, right, he has worked this price out on the lowest ever price that each one of these items has sold at. So we're not going to give you the price that it should be based on the prices that they have they've been at and launched at. We're actually going to do a price tag and still commit that we are going to the lowest price on each one of these items individually, and you will still get the clay roller for free. Now, if you were buying on our website right now, you would be buying your clay roller, your extruder, your cutters, your Sculpey clay, so that's your polymer clay DVD basics. That's an hour of introductions to how to get started into polymer clay. And on top of that, your little sheets as well, which are quite handy so that you don't get your polymer stuck. It's quite easy to, when you're storing it, because quite a lot of the time you're storing things to one side. Place them on here, then they're much easier. It's much more accessible. I know these, for a lot of people, are something that you don't think you need, and then when you've got them, you go, how have I done without them?
Yeah, you can bake them on the oven as well.
Exactly. So good. You've got this full bundle, and if you were to buy on our website right now this bundle, the price you should be paying and you would be paying is £45.75. £4.95, we know that. Extruder. Now, I know the extruder's been on a deal, and I said this to Pip, and I said, I know, but Pip, the extruder's been on a deal, and I remember it because I was watching it going, oh my goodness me, we should never do a deal like that on. And even I was sort of...
bought it.
Did you? Yeah, because you couldn't. You can't. That's it, January the 1st, it was.
I bought the 2 for the think price of 1 or something.
Extraordinary price tag. Absolutely phenomenal price tag. Now, if you just base on the prices that you should be paying, which is, of course, this bundle should be £45.75, then this is probably even more of a ridiculous saving. However, if you take the roller out of the equation, because of course we know we're getting that for free, right, you should be paying £25.80. That's at the lowest price for all of these items that they've ever sold at. Okay, guess what? We're still going lower.
Really?
All of this, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but when you see it, you're gonna have to be fast as finger first. £24.95 is all you pay. You can buy everything that you're seeing here, the extruder, the cutters, the sheets, and on top of that, the DVD, and that would be still over £25. £25. Now, then, for £24.95, I'm giving you all of those and the clay roller. You are getting the clay. Now, if you do some research on clay rollers, and I do this all the time because I don't want to find anywhere else that can do better, and there's nowhere I can
can't find anywhere.
I genuinely can't find, and I do like to research. And I'm somebody, I wouldn't say something unless I've researched it, because I don't want to be told something that's not true, and therefore I don't want to tell you something that's not true. I have researched and better researched. Clay rollers, pasta machines, I don't care what you type in, I can't find anywhere that can do our standard pricing on this machine, let alone us giving it for free. For free right now with this bundle. If you want to join us, now's the time to do so. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. It is a very, very popular spectacular price tag. Yeah, of course it's busy on the phone lines. It can't be anything other than busy on the phone lines with a deal like that. And if you're already got, oh, but Vix, I've already got the extruder, or I've already got the sheets. The thing is what a great way to introduce somebody to this fantastic discipline. Keep a couple of bits and pieces for yourself. Maybe you want the clay roller for yourself. Well, that's fair dues, right? Why not keep the extruder for yourself and then inspire somebody with a DVD and the cutters and give them a couple of blocks?
I can give you a tip. I've got clay rollers. I've got a whole set of tools that I only use for white and translucent clay because I don't want to transfer any colours into it. So that would be perfect for that.
That's a great idea because I did some polymer clay Christmas decorations for my daughter's Christmas fair. It was like a craft fair that they were doing, and so I made these little Christmas decorations from polymer clay, and I was using all the white alongside the reds, and I was obviously making gingerbread men, and I was making upside down with the gingerbread man. I upside down them and I made them into reindeers. So obviously I needed loads of little bits of white. And I found that by the end, the white wasn't white anymore. I said, oh, that's really annoying. And I thought there must be a way of that's what it is.
A whole set, everything.
Is your white?
Yeah, and I've got, I've started now getting sets completely from my silver clay, so I don't have to keep sterilising when I use my silver clay as well. I've got a whole set of tools as well.
Idea. Of course, that makes absolute sense. If you would like to join us on this deal, £24.95. We have worked out, and we have better worked out, and we have done our maths time and time again, and genuinely, you should be paying over £25 just for this bundle without the clay roller. Without the clay, and that is the lowest price on each one of these. That's the lowest price that they've been to air on. We have just committed still to take it lower and then give you the roller for free.
Fantastic.
Isn't it? Isn't it just? Right, I'm going to leave that there, and I'll just leave it there. And you're going to show us how we then now put it into jewellery. How do we do to get to the point where we're making that fantastic cane into a piece of jewellery?
How are we doing for time? Are we okay?
We're doing okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Right, what I'm going to show you is here, I've already baked a little. This is just a sliver at home that I baked. And if you look, you see it's got the translucent. You can see through it. Yeah. Now, what you do is you can actually change the cut. It looks a bit brown there because I'm sort of dark behind it, but if you put brown over the top of it or behind it, it takes on more of the colour of the brown.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. So whatever colour you put behind it, it will show through. I've actually made these canes in reds and blues, so I've had blue wood and purple wood and all sorts of things, all sorts of funky things. So it's not just natural wood you can make, you can just go mad.
Wow.
Yeah, I've made sort of big chunky pieces where it's like blue wood. Yeah.
Oh, that's for another show.
That's another one. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you this shape. Now, I did actually make a pendant. Now, the pendant was actually in the big necklace, but because I'd made it sort of like driftwood, it didn't sit quite right. So I took it out and I didn't have time to string it properly. So I've just actually put it on a piece of cord that I had, and I've just tied it at the back. It's just so that you could see it, that I'd already made something else as well. So just to show you how to use the mould and the technique, because I won't really have time, I don't think, to go through some of the other things, but I'll just show you how you can actually form it over a shape.
Thank you.
I say these moulds are brilliant. I've been using these for years and they are absolutely fantastic.
They're so diverse as well, aren't they? So
brilliant.
Different.
I used this mould on my very first show, and I made beads, and I think it was it this one? Yeah, and I used this shape, this one here, and I made connectors, and I put eye pins in, and I connected chains from them.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, so I'm just going to get something out of the toolbox.
Okay.
A second. I'll just get my now this is corn flour. This is the little thing that I use. I put it in the mould.
Corn flour?
Corn flour.
Just normal corn flour from the shop?
Yep.
All right.
And it just stops it sticking. So I'll just put that into the mould.
Why are you doing corn flour then? What's the...
It's just so that it turns out a lot easier.
Right.
So I'm just folding this into the mould. Some people just fill it in and then squash it down, but I'm not very good. I'm not very strong. Oh. I'm a wimp. So I'm just folding it in.
How much polymer clay do you know how to... Is it just to the eye? Do you just get used to knowing what kind of polymer length or what kind... Because I'm still at the point where I have no idea what I'm going to get out of each block.
It's just sort of trial and error, really. Okay. I've never had a lesson. I do teach beginners, which is great. I love teaching beginners. I just bought some clay, played when I started making beads, I bought quite a lot of clay, and I didn't buy it for profit to make anything and sell. I just wrote it off.
Yes.
And just played.
Just for fun?
Yes, for fun, to see how it happened, and then I discovered I had a bit of a flair for it.
Haven't you just?
And so what I'm going to do is just cut that off now. And just cut with your blade, and that'll give you, I just need to take a little bit more off. Just be careful with your fingers, because tissue blades can be quite sharp. Most polymer clay people I know, I've usually got a plaster somewhere. Yeah. In fact, my first show I had cut my finger, so. Right, there we go. And it just comes straight out.
So that cornflour does actually, it just gives it a little bit of a
Some people use oils and things like that, but oils are great if you're not going to be putting something over the top. If you're putting something over the top, it won't adhere. So, or water as well, something like that. So, right, so that's your shape.
Yeah.
Now you're going to take your cane, your block that you've made, and just cut through.
And again, do you have a perspective on depth or the thickness of your?
I've actually cut this quite thick because I want to put it through the roller and make the pattern, make the the knots stretch a little bit. So I'm going to put it through on number 1 to start with, because that's the biggest space between the rollers. And then if you want to make it thinner, you can work it way down. Don't start down and then work up, because it's not going to work.
It's not going to work. Okay.
Yeah, and then you might make a bit of a mess of it. So you just push it through, just feed it through. It goes a little bit wonky, but never mind. Okay. So they end up with a bigger.
I have to show that to everyone. It's just so cool.
I'm just going to run it through again. I've just put it on number 3 now. Just stretch it a little bit more. It's personal taste. If you want longer pieces, it's up to you.
And does it matter which way you put it through the roller? If you put it through like sideways, would it like elongate it?
It'll elongate it that way, yeah.
Right.
But obviously you're doing a long piece, so you want to put it on. Okay. So all I'm going to do is just put that. It doesn't matter if it doesn't meet in the middle, because we can always use another piece, and just put it. A little bit over. Don't want to waste any. Okay. And then just put it over like that. Okay. I'll cut that little bit off at the end. As I say, keep all your offcuts, because I just mixed them all together again and made more.
So you can decide how many knots you want in the wood. You can choose what kind of finish you want the wood to have.
Exactly. I'll just cut another piece. See, I'm just doing this very quickly, and I'm probably cutting bigger pieces than I did with the jewellery that I made, but I say it's entirely up to you how you want to use it. I've got a lot of pieces of jewellery out of it because I've been doing this quite a long time and was quite economical with the patterns, but
this is part of your business. So actually, for every bid that you're now working, you're working with something that is that you're going to have to pay for and then hopefully make money from. So you may as well make it go as far as it possibly can, isn't it?
Exactly. That's just it.
Business.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So I'm just gonna. I need to cut a little bit of this off. Just cut that bit off. Yeah.
Now, apparently, Wendy from where? Sorry. Wendy from Mid Glamorgan has just asked, do you have to put any protection on the finished clay?
I usually I've put gloss varnish on these.
Right.
I did actually want satin because it's wood, but I realised I had run out. But I always, you could actually just polish this and leave it if you wanted, or denim, if you use an old pair of jeans, don't throw them out, cut up the cloth and use that, and that just gives a nice sheen to it as well if you polish it with denim.
Just normal denim?
Just normal denim, yeah. And but if you're doing additions to the clay like glitter or some of the things I'm going to show you later on, I would always put a protective layer over it just to stop it rubbing off. Just
the glaze, the scoopy glaze?
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what the gloss is. All right then, so we do have available the glaze on our website. We'll see if we can find out the code for you, but the glaze comes in, that's it. I've got that. And it goes so far.
That bottle I've had for about, I think that one's about 3 months old.
And you've only...
I haven't used very much of it.
And you can see where the line is. I mean, honestly, I used it for, I must have made probably around about 30 or 40 of these Christmas decorations. And they were a good 1.5 inches, 2 inches in height. And so there was a lot to gloss.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even look like I've touched the bottle. It doesn't look like I've touched it. It's brilliant stuff. It goes so far.
All you really need is just enough to wet it, really. Let it dry, and then if you want to put more on it and give it a really good shine, you can do that. Now I'm just doing this quickly because we're short for time, so I'm just going to cut down the back. What I would probably do is put another piece on the back just to finish it off, make it look nice.
Yeah, rather than leave it exposed like that, you'd continue and cover the whole.
Because I think you can see it on the back of that. Oh, and I think I just used plain on the back of that because I put the stone in it. That was what I did on that one. But you know, you're going to have a lot more time than I have here in the studio to take your time and do it, finish it off neatly.
So cool. So now you've got that, that layering, and you've got that covering. Yeah. It's then up to you what you want it to be.
Yep.
Isn't it? Whether you want it to be a pendant, whether you want it to drop from the top, whether you want to drop it from the side.
Yep. That's
you know, that's when it's quite exciting that you decide how am I going to create the final look.
Yeah. And I say that was just using that shape. Yes. I used this one here in the middle to make the two sort of tusks or whatever they come down. Yeah. I had one going one way and one going the other, and I just smoothed the edges down just to give them a little bit of a you know, not so uniform shape, and then just covered them.
And what about these? Did you just create?
It was just
like icicles.
Yeah, just long fingers of clay, and then covered them. The heart I just formed from a round piece of clay, and then cut it down the middle, and then formed it out into, and it's a little bit off centre, and say the little surfer dude type thing. Yeah. It was just some clay I had left over, and I thought I'll just cover it.
And the thing is that you actually, because you're coating it with something, it can be all of your scrap clay.
Exactly.
You know, it's not like you're having to use up a bulk of other clay.
That's it. Yeah.
You're just using stuff that's almost like your remnants.
Yeah. But if you, it's always the same, that if you've got loads of scrap clay and you mix it all together, it'll always go brown. So it's ideal for using inside this. Yeah, it's ideal for this. But say if it's the first time you're buying a kit, we've given you the brown, so you don't have to.
Exactly. So you've got
everything. You're good to go.
Yeah. Now, just to identify a couple of questions that I've got in my head that I know we haven't answered, and I know probably will be asked. First of all, you've set a gemstone in there. One presumes that you've created the hole, and then you've done your clay, fired your clay, put it in the oven, and then you've put the gemstone in.
No.
Did you not?
No. What I did was I put the gem on an eye pin.
Yes.
And then I made another loop at the other end.
Right.
I cut a hole using the cutter set, the round one. Yeah. And then on the back of the pendant, I pushed the stone through and pushed the eye pins into the clay, and then put another layer over the back, so it's actually baked in place.
You baked the tiger's eye?
Yeah. So it's baked in place. So that was not going to come out. If I'd had a bit more time, I would have smoothed that off on the back, but it was just I was running out of time.
That means that the gemstone's definitely not moving.
It's not moving. No, it's secured in there. Unless you actually break the clay, it's not coming out.
That's very cool. I didn't know you could do that with tiger's eye. Yeah. That is very cool.
Silver clay is different because you're firing it with a lot higher temperature.
Yes.
It's only 130 degrees centigrade. That's all.
And what kind of time would you set a pendant of this kind of thickness for?
What I did was I baked everything together. So whether it was thin or thick or whatever, everything went in, and it went in for about half an hour.
Okay.
Came out, I checked it, I was quite happy, it had all baked okay, and so I put even the little pieces went in for half an hour.
Okay.
And they were fine, because I thought, well, I'm not putting my oven on and off and on and off. I've got my own little oven that I use for the clay, and I just put everything in one go, and that was it.
Amazing. Now I just want to quickly capture the look of the small leaves, because I know a lot of people will go, okay, we've got this now. We know that how to create this. How do we create it? Now I do have a little, before I get to talk about the leaves, I do have a little bit of a bundle, right? And I do just want to fit it in because we've got a bit of a bargain, and I don't want to miss out on a bargain. You know what I'm like. I like to have a bargain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you. 7, 8, 9, 10. So you've got 10 blocks of polymer clay, a full spectrum of colours, whether you're going to go for your bright reds, you're going to go for your neon greens, perhaps you're going to go for those deep purples. Wouldn't that go gorgeous with the amethyst that we started the show off with?
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, that purple would be tremendous. That is literally the purple of the amethyst that we kicked off the show with. Then on top of that, you've got the likes of your silvers, you've got also the ecru. So it's a nice mix of different bright colours, neutral colours, you've got some really nice tonal qualities. All of these, a block of, 10 blocks for one price tag. Now, standardly a price per block is £1.95. And I will say, please go and do some research. That's annoying. Please go and do your research on the price of blocks elsewhere, because you can be paying £2.50 plus for these blocks elsewhere. We do our pricing at £1.95, and as you can see there, that's the price you should be paying. £19.50 is the price you should be paying if you were buying these individually on our website. However, today, you're not going to get that price tag. You're not going to be paying that price tag, because you could make that bundle for yourself, and you know we don't do those kind of bundles. We like to do bundles that you can't create for yourself at prices you can't get any other time than in our live show. This is a live show designer inspiration opportunity. I'm sure you've been inspired, there's no doubt about it, that Anna's already inspired me. Wow. So how about we give you the ingredients for just £1.60 a piece, £1.60 per block. If you do want to join us, that's working out at just £16 for 10 blocks, and that's a spectrum of colour that could just get you going.
Well, what I said earlier on about doing the wood but in different colours, that would be perfect.
Could you imagine that gorgeous too?
That colour.
And me.
This is the worst thing about doing this, is because you always have fantastic polymer clay deals on when I'm on.
Yeah, sorry about that. £16 is all you pay, so that's working out at just £1.60. That's the kind of savings that you get live in our show. Now, you're going to quickly show us how to do these. I think we've got about 5 minutes.
Right,
is that okay?
I've got a little bit of lines. The lines are not uniform, but that doesn't matter. This block that I made was uniform. I had a little bit and I just used them all the same. This is a little bit uneven, so I'm just going to use my little roller just to flatten it out a little bit. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is use my blade and just cut it on the diagonal. Okay. Yeah. And then just turn it. Oh, if it'll come off. Come off. There we go. Turn it the other way round so that the lines. Oh no, I've gone that way. There we go. It's hard to see. Okay, so it gives you that sort of shape. Okay, just squish them together, and then I've just got to get my cutters out of my little box here. These are the Jewellery Maker ones. So.
Oh, and that's the cutters. You know that you got in the bundle with the free clay roller. That's the full pack of the 25.
The full pack, yeah. And then just cut using your.
Of course, because there is a leaf cutter, isn't there?
Yeah, and then you just make sure it's sort of right in the light, and then just do that. That's no. There you go. Little leaf. Easy as that.
That's it.
That's it. Simple. Simple.
I could do that. I could actually do that. I like things that I think I could do, because there's not many things that I think I could do. Fantastic. Okay, well over half the stock of our clay bundle is already gone, so if you do want to join us. So could you do those kind of, that mix-up, but with different colours?
Any colour you want.
I mean, you could literally go to town and go red and green and go,
I've made a necklace for myself a few years ago, and I did this technique out of every piece of scrap clay I had, every colour combination, and put it on a chain, a long chain. And it just went with everything, because
that looked amazing.
It was fantastic, and I don't know, I've lost it. I don't know
what.
I've moved house a couple of times and I can't find it.
Moving house.
Yeah.
I'm going to just put colour combinations that. I'm going to go there. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to go. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what, Anne? I'm going to be really cheeky, and I am going to be naughty now, right? So please forgive me. Because I know this is the first time it's probably you're going to go upstairs and say, I never want to work with that woman again. But please like me for what I'm about to do. I'm about to set you a challenge.
Oh no.
And my challenge is all of these.
All of them?
I'm going to give you them all.
Oh God.
You can do anything you want. You don't have to use them all. I'm going to give you them all. So that you can choose Oh, the boys say that they want to choose the colours. Oh, Anna, are you really up for a challenge today?
The thing is, obviously, I can't bake it.
No,
but
so you're just going to create something.
I'll do my best.
Right, the boys in the gallery, of which I'm questionable taste. No disrespect, boys. Questionable taste. The boys have just said you might be happy to work with me again, but they're not. Thanks, lads. They're going to choose. Okay, so we're going to have Pip and we're going to have Ben, and they're each going to choose 2 blocks. So you're going to get 4 blocks out of this mix to work with for the rest of the show. Okay. Happy?
Yeah.
Wait and see.
It's actually better than they give me jewellery, because I said I'm not really a jewellery maker because I always make beads.
Stop.
So
what? I'm not really a jewellery maker.
I'm getting better.
Can we all just quantify? Can we all just quantify? I'm not really a jewellery maker, and then look at the jewellery that has been made.
I'm getting better.
Are you joking me? I was going to say, if you don't think you're a jewellery maker, then I'm definitely not ever going to make jewellery alongside you. Fantastic opportunity there. So we are going to set Anne a challenge. We are going to create. Boys, have you got ideas of colours what you want for Anne? Go on then. Oh, you're choosing in the break. No, choose now. Now. Come on then, choose. Purple and gold. Okay, yeah. Purple and gold. Happy. Right, that was Pip.
Okay.
Ben.
Red and green.
Has gone for red and green.
Okay. Can I combine them as well?
Boys, is she allowed to combine them as well? Yes.
Okay, that's
you can do whatever you like. Okay. Now that's your colour palette.
Okie dokie. Wonderful.
You want to put the white in as well, like the pearl?
Oh no, the white. Yeah, the pearl's great. Thank you.
Okay,
yeah,
we want the pearl as well.
Yep.
That's very kind of you. So there's your 5 blocks. We'll be back obviously within the next couple of hours to see how you're getting on. We've got plenty more deals to look forward to with a touch of frost straight after this.
It is easy to donate to the charity cycle ride. Donate now by calling the contact centre or by clicking the donate option on our website. And thank you.
Join guest designer Louise Jacobson for our Wirework Rings DVD. This DVD contains a step-by-step guide on how to use a ring mandrel, create single and double stone rings, cluster rings and much more. Get the inspiration and help you need to create your very own handmade jewellery. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Come and learn all about silver clay with international art clay instructor Natalia Coleman. This workshop will guide you through the basics of using silver clay, including how to plan your designs, cutting and shaping, firing and polishing. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £109.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. for our Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back, and lovely to have your company here on our Designer Inspiration show. Busy show, as you may have noticed. I've still got people on the lines for that multi-block polymer clay bundle that we've just done. So if you are still on the lines, thank you very much for your patience. We're processing your call as fast as we possibly can. Plenty more deals to be had today. I think you've got the instinct that we are very much in the mood to give you treats galore. And Anne has already treated us with some fantastic inspiration. And we're now going to give you all of the ingredients to inspire you even more so with your fantastic designs, and it doesn't get any more glamorous than sapphire. And this is exquisite luxury top grade sapphire. Now, not so long ago we had the privilege of hosting the company of Glenn Lira. For those of you who've never met Glenn before, those of you who've not heard of him before, he's one of the world-renowned lapidarists. He has a sculpture in the GIA hall, GIA being the Gemological Institute of America. Their reception hall has one of his extraordinary gemstone sculptures to the center of their entrance. He is, without doubt, an inspiration to lapidarists and really has revolutionized the gem world in terms of the cutting standards that he has achieved. Last time he was in the building, I spent quite some time with him talking through what we can achieve here at Jewellery Maker in terms of luxury gemstones and top-grade lapidary work. And one of the things that I was talking to him about was the luxury of our sapphire. And this was before this strand had arrived, to be honest. Not showing him this strand, but one of our other feature strands. And what he was classifying this sapphire was top draw. And he said, quite simply, when he goes to craft, he'll either go for the mid draw, which is your everyday gemstones, but when he's doing one of his finest pieces, when he's going to achieve the very finest luxury to his jewelry, he'll always go to what he calls his top draw gemstones. The best, the ultimate in terms of popularity, in terms of desirability, in terms of rarity, and also in terms of beauty. All of those things are his top draw gemstones. And this sits most definitely as a top draw gemstone of choice. It is the luxury. This is not gem quality, that this is top gem quality sapphire we're offering you here. Please do not underestimate the luxury of what we're about to bring you. This is for us the very, very finest top draw sapphire. We have less than 30 in stock. That's 30 of 30, and of course with such exclusivity and such quality, we're not going to have hundreds to offer. It is a limited edition strand. It is us going totally above what we have standardly offered you in terms of our sapphire. We're going to the very highest echelons of quality, luxury. It can't be underestimated in the quality of these gemstones. And you've got all of that luxury for just £49.95. It's not just standard sapphire. This is top draw sapphire. Glenn Lira, one of the world's most respected lapidarists in the world, has identified many of the gemstones we have here at Jewellery Maker as what he would grade as top draw, and he hadn't even seen this sapphire when he classified some of our sapphires top draw. So this is the best of the best. This is the finest that we've ever had, and you've got the chance to have this opportunity to own this top grade quality for less than £50. It is truly magnificent. Now, I appreciate it is a bit more of a considered purchase, but the reality is that the best jewellery can be achieved by working with the best ingredients. And that's really important, isn't it, actually, Anne? Is that you can do the finest of designs, but if you're not working with the right ingredients, you're never going to get that finest quality of a finish.
No, definitely not.
And I think really one of the things with this grade of sapphires is that you really are getting into that boutique echelon. You're starting to step into the wonderful world of high-grade luxury gemstones. And in fact, I took a couple of snapshots of a Cartier piece not so long ago. I don't know whether we've got that available, but Cartier have recently started working with beaded sapphires and creating the most majestic pieces of jewellery. That is beaded sapphire. It's a beautiful piece of jewellery, isn't it? It's a beautiful piece of jewellery, but actually the centerpiece of that design is the ingredients, and the ingredients are top grade sapphires. That's what you've got. That's the opportunity you could achieve by working with the right grade quality sapphires that we've got for you here. $49.95. Oh yes, a fantastic deal. Congratulations if you've got that. I mean, it's a phenomenal top grade strand of sapphire. Straight to our touch of frost. Now then, I think it's fair to say when we came up with this idea, I think it was going to be a little bit of a mystery how we were going to do the price. We thought it might need a little bit of detective work on the pricing. And I will just say, no, that's it. That's as good as I get. I can't come up with anything else. We have got for you a touch of frost. It's all about getting that icicle light, that real sense of sparkle, shimmer, you know, that glistening quality to your jewellery. You know, at the moment, I live in a village, and in my village, on a morning when I open the curtains, it's normally that I'm opening the curtains to shimmering, sparkling grass, and I love it. I hate that it's cold outside, but I love the effect. If I'm inside, I'm happy because you've got that frosty fit. That's what we're achieving with this strand here. The frosted, glistening, shimmering sparkle. It's a wonder for the eye. It really does. Look at that. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. That's what it reminds me of. It has that real glistening quality to it, this strand. And the way it's being cut really does optimize on the finish and the quality of the stone itself. This is your diamond color coated clear quartz. Now, I did announce that I had diamonds for you today. This is diamond color coated quartz. But I've also got diamonds for you as well today. Oh yeah! We have got diamonds. It's the last available diamonds that we've got available today, coming later on in the show. But this is going to add that glistening, shimmering, sparkling quality. Your diamond color-coated clear quartz, graduated, faceted, twisted rondelles. Seriously, does there need to be that many words in one description? Diamond color-coated clear quartz, graduated, faceted, twisted rondelles. That is a very, very detailed description. It's a thorough description of what you're getting. Perhaps what it could just say is beautiful, because that's another way to describe this fantastic strand. Yours for the taking, 10 by 6 to 14 by 8. A tremendous glistening luxury, a perfect. And of course, when you think of diamonds, you think sparkle. You think of, you know, the likes of Marilyn Monroe, diamonds encrusted, you know, glistening away. That's the type of luxury you've got from this strand, and you've got it all for one price tag. Yes, we are going for a touch of frost. Detective works may be required, because the price that you should be paying is £19.95. Well, you should be asking the questions and getting your little notebook out, going, how on earth are they doing? How low they are? How on earth can we do? It is criminal, that price tag. Oh, all right. If you do want to join us, £12.95. Yes, we are locking down those prices. No, that didn't work, didn't it? £12. I'm trying so desperately hard to think of another pun, and I'm failing drastically. If you do, say it's a steal. Oh, that's a good. It's a steal of a price. If you do want to join us, you can do so on the phone line to the bottom of the screen. You've got the glitz and the glamour. You've got that real beautiful, sparkling diamond-like finish, and yours for the taking. 12. Do you want me to put the diamonds against it? Shall I show you the diamonds? Black diamonds. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Black diamonds against your clear quartz, diamond colour coated quartz. That really is a luxurious look. Now, I can say to you, and I have got a little bit of excitement attached to the diamonds, because not only have I got diamonds for you today, I've got last of stock, limited edition, under £50 diamonds. Under £50 for your black diamond strand. Looking forward to that. It's coming up later on in the show. But before that, let's just keep on skipping along our merry way. Whoa. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that go lovely with your
That's what I was just going to say.
You know, your ocean flavours, and you had that Larimar, and this would go perfectly.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be perfect for your, you know, your water branches.
Yeah, exactly.
Or driftwood, as we've realised it's called. You have got that ocean inspiration. This is going to go great if you got that last bundle. If you got Anne's inspired bundle with the Larimar, and then you had the Tiger's Eye, this would go so very well against that combination. Let me just show you the individuality of these patterns and prints that you get. Almost like a veining running through the gemstone. They are so funky. They're going to go so well with that driftwood. You want those? Oh, with the earrings?
No, you have the earrings now.
I'll have the earrings now, but perfect. You got yourself a deal. And you are going to regret that, because these are going under a £5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. How about that? I think I might be quids in on that, don't you? Absolutely. 900 carats of your white magnesite graduated slabs. You could join us right now for just £4.95, and you are definitely regretting that. You heard it live on air. Anne offered me the earrings if I bought this strand for her. Are you still sticking to that, Anne?
Yeah, I never go back on my word.
Yes. Yeah.
That doesn't mean to say you can try again, though.
Yeah. £4.95 is all you pay. If you do want to join us, you could do so on the phone lines 0800 644 655. Flying. Busy, busy, busy. If you've got a phone in your hand, you need to keep it there. You've got to be very patient on those lines for us today, because there is a lot of people who are dialing at exactly the same time as you. Your call will be processed in strict rotation, so patience will be rewarded by a fantastic deal. Less than £5. And again, you know, I will show you those earrings because I haven't taken them out. You can see these gorgeous earrings. Now, if you just added maybe just one or two of those gorgeous magnesite against them, how well they would look.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really nice.
They're so pretty. Just a little bit, just one or two of those magnesite would just add another texture, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yes, please. £4.95 is already paid. Straight on we go, because loads of deals. Oh my goodness me, I've just seen that pink sapphire. I've just seen the pink sapphire. I've never done pink sapphire on this channel before, you know. I've never done pink sapphire on this channel, and I've just seen... Can I show you? Do you want to see them? I'm not allowed. Okay. You have to keep watching. Oh, that's a bit tricky. Okay, pink sapphire's coming up. It's the first time I've ever done pink sapphire on air on this channel. Oh, my goodness me, I'm so excited. Okay, it's coming your way. Not yet, just keep watching. In fact, you know what? I'm ignoring him. I'm going to put the pink sapphire against the pearls because... Oh, that is just so beautiful. Okay, the pink sapphire is coming your way. I'm not even going to put it back in the box. That pink sapphire is staying there. That pink sapphire, you are staying there. First of all, let's give you your Keshi pearls. Now, of course, for a lot of people, Keshi pearls are the real way of optimizing on the luxury of pearl, but without having to break the bank. And that's something that we all like the idea of, getting the quality and the desire of real crisp, shimmering sparkling pearls. And of course, the thing is with pearls is that there's no other gemstone that can replicate pearlescence. There's no other gemstone that has the capabilities of forming nacre on nacre, that's layer on layer of beauty to create this shimmering result. There's nothing else to compare against it. Pearls are in their own right, just like opals. There is nothing like an opal. There's no other gemstone that forms in the same way as an opal, just like there's no other gemstone that forms in the same way as a pearl. So when you've got the quality of a pearl like this, then you are getting something different. You are getting something unique. And you've got the chance to get this fantastic look for less than £10. A full strand of your Keshi pearls, very, very popular and flying out already, and yours for the taking for just, you haven't just said £7.95, have you? $7.90, you did say $7.95. They'd go for the seasidey look as well, wouldn't they? Oh, we're being spoilt for choice now. Oh, yeah, genuinely, I feel like we're being spoilt for choice because those earrings would go so well alongside that. Look, that's my holiday look.
Sorted.
That's it. That's it. I was thinking linen. I was just thinking, Pip was saying maxi dress, and I was actually then thinking to myself, I've got a really lovely linen dress, and I don't wear it that much because I don't have the jewellery to match. Haha, I do now. Look at that combination. That is, I just feel like we need some waves in the background. You know that.
I think we've got rather a lot at the moment.
Say again?
I think we've got quite a lot of waves around the country at the
Yes,
moment.
we have got quite a lot of waves, yes. I wasn't thinking that kind of wave though. I was thinking maybe more of a warm summer's day kind of a wave, if that's possible. Hoping that you're safe wherever you are, and I'm very, very grateful that you're joining us here on Jewellery Maker. Take care of yourself, and we're sending all of our very, very best to everybody who is, of course, and at the moment you don't know what's going to happen next with the weather. That's the thing, isn't it? So, you know, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, look after yourself. Yep. Congratulations if you've joined us on that deal. £7.95 is all you pay. Right, I know that Pip, I don't like to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Please, can we do the sapphire? Please. Okay, I will work harder next time. Pip says only if I work harder next time. Cheek. He didn't really say that. He said I had to work really, really hard next time. I'm joking. He didn't say that. Take a look at this pink sapphire. This is the first time I have ever presented pink sapphire of this luxury. No. This is just the first time I've presented pink sapphire on this channel, full stop. Now, I'm used to working on our sister channel of Gems TV, and I see sapphires. And when I see sapphires, I'm standardly looking at jewellery that's selling over £100. I don't see sapphires in many pieces that sit in silver. I standardly see, because it is such a high-sourced luxury item, this type of gemstone sitting into gold. And one of the true facts about Jewellery Maker as a business at the moment, I believe, is that we are setting ourselves pole apart from other places who offer you ingredients for jewellery making, because we are offering you this type of luxury item. I don't know of anywhere that offers pink sapphire for less than £20. Less than £20. Now, at the moment, pink sapphire is absolutely, and I don't have to say this unless I show you one picture, and those of you who know the fashion world and those who know the jewelry industry, you'll see this one image and you go, I see what she means by this is the gemstone of choice. Take a look at this. This is Prince Dimitri of Yugoslavia's jewelry collection. Now, he is renowned as a jewelry connoisseur and a creator of fashion jewelry. Now, just take a look at that sapphire necklace. This is a luxury centerpiece for his collection. Pink sapphire is the gemstone of choice for some of the biggest jewelry designers in the world. You've got the chance to create pure, unadulterated luxury jewellery for under £20. It's pink sapphire. It's a limited edition strand. I've never presented this gemstone before on this channel. I'm used to seeing it on our sister channel. In fact, you'll see me there tonight. I'll be on air at 7 o'clock on Gems, and I promise you, if I have pink sapphire, I'm not going to be doing it anywhere near the price that you're going to see it for. I see solitaires for hundreds of pounds. I don't see strands like this going for under 20, but that's exactly what we're about to do. Oh my goodness me, first come, first served. If you want it, it's under £20. Go for it right away and don't hesitate. Luxury for less is what you're achieving by purchasing and creating your own jewellery. Loads of people identifying this is true. You know what? You have to talk about the pink and the cashmere combination. It just so happens I've got this lovely this is one of my new dresses, one of my cheap new dresses that I managed to procure over Christmas time. And actually the grey or the silvery colours against that pink, isn't that a pretty combination? And yet I would never normally put pink with grey and wear it, but now I see it like that, I go, gosh, I need to do that more often, don't I?
Yeah, really nice combination,
isn't it? Yeah, and actually it's funny because you've got greys and pinks on today, a different shading of greys and a different shade of pink, but how beautiful it looks. And yet you take those shades of the lighter greys and these beautiful dusky pinks, and what a beautiful complement that is as well. Oh, I definitely need to do that. Perhaps I need to have sapphire in my collection more often. £19.95. It's flying out, and rightly so. Gentlemen, buy, create to have your company in Manchester. Hello, sir. I've also got buyers in Yorkshire, Gwynedd. Congratulations to Derbyshire, London, Denbighshire, Merseyside. You're all there. Hold those lines. Buyer in Kent as well. Lovely to have your company. Dorries in Derbyshire. Lovely to have you. I've got people double buying this. And in some ways, I know why. Because I look at this strand and I'm thinking, right, am I going to go for one neckline, one sapphire necklace? Then if I am, I need to get more than one. Or am I going to do a feature bracelet and matching earrings, get the compliments and have to make it for somebody else and get a commission? £20 for a sapphire set. I don't think there's many places that could ever endeavour to do that kind of pricing. Congratulations. Check out your baskets. If you're putting into the wear basket, then that's only a wish list. Don't miss out. You've got to check out your basket on these deals. They're not going to hang around long enough to guarantee that this is going to be yours if you don't check out straight away. Okay, I've got some more pearls. I'm liking the look of those pearls, mind. Yeah, I do. Am I allowed? I'm being really naughty today. Normally, I'm compliant, aren't I? Normally, well, when I say a little bit more compliant than I'm being, but I'm just seeing things that I really like the look of and going, oh, I just want to present this today. It's one of those days where I'm just going, I just quite like to do this now. I want to do that because I was just thinking, well, we've just been inspired by royal jewellery. I tell you what, you don't get much more royal than a perfect classic princess necklace like this. Of course, this would be a princess drop necklace, because for those of you who know the lengths of necklaces, we did this a couple of weeks ago. And I did a little of it. I did a PowerPoint presentation and everything on the lengths of necklaces. I did a full PowerPoint presentation where you did slideshows and everything. It was brilliant. I was so proud of myself. So I did a PowerPoint presentation on the lengths of necklaces. And we were talking about different lengths being called different names. And of course, there's the opera drop, which is the longer lengths. There's the lariat, and then there's the princess drop. And the princess drop sits, and standardly, a princess drop is 16 to 18 centimetres, and that therefore means that it cushions and sits right on the décolletage and standardly elongates the neckline and highlights the shoulders. So that's why it's called the princess drop, because princesses wear it to make them look elegant, like so. Now, obviously, if I talk, then the facade just changes. You know, I go from princess to Prince of Bel-Air, more like. You know, I'm unfair to say, but I feel. Okay, let's get on with the price tag. You have these classic rounds. I'm going to say rounds. They are definitely rounds. 8mm rounds. They're not even, they're not anything other than perfect rounds. These are luxury round pearls. The princess luxury that you want to achieve for your jewellery can be done so with a fantastic strand like, you can't go that low, Pip. Pip's going to show you the price you should be paying. And then he's going to take the price lower. And the price you're going to pay, these are classic Princess Luxury round pearls for just $17.95. There's some big savings going on right now, isn't there? Really big savings. If you do want to join us, 0800 644 655, luxury for less is what we're achieving with a fantastic Touch of Frost showcase, a little showcase which really has delved into the wonder of glorious qualities, classic pearls. Have we got a chance to fit in one more deal? Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, and let's make it happen with... Perfect gemstone of choice. Let's talk about what you want from topaz. And I tell you what, this is what many people identify. Now I do have, and I've got it in front of me, so I'm going to do so. I do have London blue topaz coming alongside it as well. What about that combination? Ooh. My gosh, that London blue topaz. You're going to price slash it. The London blue topaz is going to be price slashed. Is that going to be in the price avalanche then, since it's on this? So everything to my left here, all of these pieces are going to be price avalanche. So we're doing one showcase where we're going to start, and every single piece, as you see it, will descend in price. So we start with the amazing Wellow Opal. There's only 12 of those left in the vault. We're starting with the finest grade Ethiopian opal we've ever had. And then we're moving on. You're going to price slash the London blue topaz. Then you've got diamonds. Then you've got your multicolored beryl, including Morganite and aquamarine. We're adding in, look at this. You're going to price slash the Morganite and aquamarine. Are you? Why? We've got the Druzy back. Druzy is back. This is one of the most important gemstones around. Okay, I've got to get to the topaz. But I will just say, that's going to be a wicked last half hour. What time are we going to start that? 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. You need to be tuned in there. Now then, Pip says, since he's already announced that he's price slashing the London blue topaz in the last hour, he wants to achieve everything he can on this topaz, so therefore he's going to price slash as well. You've got 65 carats of white topaz, graduated plain drops. This should be £12.95, but it's not the price you're paying. It's topaz, and it's yours for the taking for just 12, 11, 10. Oh, please don't say we're going to go to $9.95. We're going to go to $9.95. Oh my goodness me, that really is an incredible deal. If you do want to join us on this one, now is the time to do so. 0800 644 655. Somebody should be policing our pricing. Oh, okay. It took us a while to get this one. This is Ben's. Only a fool would lose out on this deal. And we're like, fool? Touch of Frost, fool? He went, yeah, David Jason. David Jason. Only fools and horses. There you go. It's a bit too sharp for us, that mind, isn't it? $9.95, stay on the lines. Fantastic deals still to come. Don't go anywhere.
Join guest designer and polymer clay expert Debbie Bulford for our Extruder DVD. Debbie will guide you through a variety of techniques, including how to create geometric patterns, the soutache and lace look, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker. Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. the experience just got better. We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
It is easy to donate to the charity cycle ride. Donate now by calling the contact centre or by clicking the donate option on our website. And thank you.
Welcome back, it's lovely to have your company here on Jewellery Maker. You tuning in to our designer inspiration, and we've already been inspired fantastically with the wonder of Anne's creations, but we're going to be inspired again with some more amazing design. This time, I mean, a flavour of art deco. You've given this real vintage steel to all of your designs within this next section. Where did it come from? Where was your inspiration straight away? Because each piece is different, but there's a very nice flair to them.
I love Art Deco and Art Nouveau sort of pieces, that sort of architecture, and these colours just lend themselves to that, and that was what I got the inspiration from, and used the pearls and the pearlescent powders to get the effects.
So really they are, this pearlized finish is almost metallic in some ways as well, isn't it? It's got that real iridescent-like quality. And all of these pieces are so unique. Now, we are going to set a little bit of a competition for those of you watching right now. What we're going to say is that we would like you to name this necklace here. We'd like you to name this necklace. What do you think it says to you? What do you think this necklace is in terms of design? I mean, obviously it's got the Art Deco flair about it. That finishing touch of detail that Anne has achieved is phenomenal. What are you going to name this necklace? And if you name the necklace, and he's going to be chosen by Pip, he's going to choose his favourite name, we are going to give you, dun dun dun, the jewellery that Anne is going to make for her challenge. So one of the pieces that Anne has made and that you're making now. I'm
making it about halfway through.
Yeah, is making for her challenge, whatever that is, and we don't know what it's going to be, you will receive as your gift for naming the necklace. So name this necklace and you'll get some. Now what are you making? Are you going to make, what jewellery are you making with the?
At the moment I'm just making the cane.
Right.
And then I don't really know where I'm going to go from there. I'll just sort of see what happens.
Now, of course, it does need to be, and we'll have to take it home and finish it off, because obviously it needs to be cooked and baked and things like that. So then it will be sent to you once it's all done. So you just need to be prepared for that. She's back in on the 24th, so it should be that you'll get your jewellery by the back end of the month. So you'll definitely get it by the end of the month. But you need to name this necklace here. Tell us what you think, and if you get our favourite name, you must, and you'll only get your prize if you are chosen, if you give us your name and your customer number. If you don't give us your customer number, then I'm really sorry that we can't select you, and even if we like your name, you won't win. Make sure you start your text with JM Studio, give us your name and then your name of the fantastic piece of jewellery here, give us your customer number and text it to 60777. Normal network charges do apply, and we look forward to your thoughts of naming the necklace. I know I've got an idea. Yes. Am I allowed to give mine one? And I know that I'm not allowed to win, but I've got one. The Art of Deco.
That's clever. I like that. That's very good.
The Art of Deco.
It's clever. Very clever.
And there's loads of people, apparently, loads of people have texted in without their customer numbers,
no.
right? If you've just texted in, you've got, oh, I've got a brilliant idea, right? or on the web chat. It's fine, but if you don't give us your customer number, great name, doesn't matter, you won't win. So you've got to give us your customer number. If you've texted in, check you've given us your number. If you haven't given us your number, text through again, all right? You must make sure, we just don't want to give you the chance to win, and then actually you can't win because you haven't given us your number. We'd rather be honest with you. So please do make sure you give us your customer number. Right then, crack on, because we've got loads to fit in.
Right.
And we're looking forward to all of these fantastic inspiration. First of all, let's talk about the ingredients that you've chosen to work with. Of course, as you said, you've been inspired by the Art Deco era, and I think really, in many ways, the choice of the gemstones speak for themselves in that vein.
It's very, very Art Deco, very 1920s. Turn of the century.
Yes,
that sort of thing.
There's a feel of Gatsby qualities about the colour combination that you've chosen. There really is that sense of quite languid luxury, you know, that real flair. And I always love that it's almost satin and silk movement, but then this really rather exciting jewellery that's what you've got with this combination. This is a beautiful, I mean, genuinely fabulous combination of gemstones. You've got your black onyx and your plain medium nuggets. Now those are, as you can see here, ranging in size between 12 by 8 to 20 by 15, so they're not small stones in their own right, but we are matching them alongside your 4mm faceted rounds, and they almost have a black spinel finish about them, don't they? They really have that lustrous quality, but the luster is matched, and I think probably maximised by the gorgeous golden radiance that you get from your Keshi pearls. Now those Keshi pearls are 10 by 6, and they really do add that glamorous finish to your jewellery. So these are your 3 strands. Within this combination, of course, you are going to create the luxury of the jewellery that Anna's achieved just here. If I just move that, you'll be able to see that quality and that finish to each one of these pieces. Very exciting. Your price tag on your 3 strands is just £23.85. Well, that's the price that it should be. £23.85 is the price it should be. However, how about we go under £20 for this deal today? You've got the luxury of your golden pearls plus 2 strands of your black onyx working together for less than £20, £19.95. I mean, this is really adding that flavour of luxury, isn't it, to your jewellery?
Black onyx was it was used quite a lot in the 1920s. So that's why I had the sort of the feel for it as well.
Yeah, and you've really got that sense of glamour instantly, haven't you? And of course we have got a second bundle to work alongside, because by having Anne, of course we're talking about the wonder that is polymer clay as an ingredient, and Anne has managed to achieve all of the jewellery that you're seeing here, not just thanks to the beauty of these fantastic gemstones, but also, as you can see, with this wonder, and it's actually not that many ingredients really, is it?
Not a lot.
You know, it's not going to set you back a fortune when you've got this. And once you start working with ingredients like this, and things like, you know, having your base, you're not just going to use it once or twice, are you? No. You know, this is going to go so much further. Now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cabochons in this one mould. So 6 cabochons. So 6 cabochons in the one mould. Okay. You're then going to get the block. Now we've already obviously seen Anne working with the moulds, with the polymer. And is it the same principle that you're going to apply by using this as a base?
Yeah, I'll quite like to use the moulds and show people, because if people have never, if it's their first time and they like the kit and they're maybe a little bit scared of making their own shapes, these are great for beginners, because you're always going to get a uniform shape every time. If you want to make something like this, you're just going to get the uniform shape every time. And
I'm not somebody who's like a free-form person. I'm not natural. Well, I'm definitely not artistic in any way. And so I kind of need this kind of base, because I need somebody to, I need a cutter, or I need a, you know, a mould to show me how, well, to allow me to achieve anything that has shape at all. Otherwise it just would be a blob with me. So you're going to get the moulds, you're going to get the blocks. We're then going to show you how how to work with the mica powders. Now, I think for a lot of people, when we first launched these, lots of people didn't really see the potential. And of course, working with Debbie has shown us so many different ways of adding texture and detail to your polymer. But here again, you've given us another way of achieving that vintage flair, but alongside that, working with the mica powders.
And they're lovely.
And each one of these, as you can see, each one of these pieces is using the mica powders in a different way to achieve a different look. But exactly the same ingredients that you're seeing here have been used to achieve this glorious look. Finish it off. The sandpaper.
Yep, you'll see what I do with that later on.
I'm intrigued. So you've got to get your sandpaper as well. Wet sand, but you're going to wet this, are you?
I can't do obviously wet it here in the studio. If I was polishing beads to a high shine, I would do it wet it.
wash.
But because this is only just doing a little bit, you don't really need to wet it because you're not polishing to a high standard. So as long as you make sure it's dust free, that you're not going to inhale the dust from it, it'll be fine.
Perfect. So you've got this full block, this full combination of your 2 blocks, your 2 mica powders, your mould and your paper. You're going to get all of this for one price tag, and this is all you need to create not just one, but all 3 of these fantastic neckline pieces, all 3 of them for one price tag. And that price tag should be £30.70. Now that's £30.70 if you were buying these separately on our website. That's buying the blocks, buying the mould, buying the paper and buying the mica powders. Buy those separately on our website, £30.70. The actual price we're doing, because we're creating this bundle, is not £30.70. In fact, we're going to give you over £10 saving. £10. Come on, computer. I've just said £10 saving. Computer says no. Computer says no.
You just love technology.
I don't really love technology at all, no. £30.70 dropping to £19.95. That is a full £10 saving that you are achieving with this. And actually, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed in terms of the quality of the ingredients. The only thing that's changed is the price tag. If you were buying these separately, you'd be paying over 30. You're actually buying them in a bundle that we've created and you're paying under 20. That's the only difference. The price is the only difference. And of course, on top of that, don't forget, you've got those featured gemstones of the Keshi pearls and the black onyx coming together for less than 20. So the full combination to create the exact looks that you can achieve, that Anne has managed to do. And I presume, Anne, you had more ingredients left from these creations, or did you use pretty much?
That's how much clay I had left.
Oh, really?
Out of the 2 blocks.
You used all of that?
Yeah, that tiny little piece.
Actually, I shouldn't be that surprised, because they're quite hefty pieces,
and
aren't they?
That was the gems I had left. I had none of the black little onyx. That they all went into that one necklace.
You can see that though, can't you? Because you did a full neckline piece. You did actually use pretty much the full strand by going.
It did cry out for it.
That's gorgeous. Just the gemstones alone are so glorious. So you've got all of that look for less than £20. Yours for the taking. Congratulations. The code at the bottom of the screen, OCGC80. That is for the gemstones. And then, as you can see there, IZGC91 for your fantastic bundle of the clays and the mica powders, etc., with the mould. So you're going to show us how to get started.
Right.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Which one do you want me to show you first?
Which one do you want to show me first?
You pick.
That one.
The middle one, the pendant.
There you go.
Okay.
Middle one.
Right. Okay. So for the middle one, this is my mould. It's a little bit well loved. It's not as new as the ones that you'll get. We're going to show you this one. Now, this technique is by an American lady called Helen Braille.
Okay.
And I did ask her permission if I could show it on the show, and she was very gracious and said yes. She's one.
Thank you, Helen.
Yeah, she's a lovely lady. So what I'm going to do is just put this into the circular mould and just fold it in. See, there are other ways of doing this, but I'm not very strong at pushing it all in, so I'll do this. Okay. And just, if you're like me, you haven't got much strength in your arms, just turn it upside down and do that.
Oh, just give it a little bit
and
of
it squishes.
Compression.
Yeah, squishes it in. Right, using my blade. Oops, just make sure it's in all the way. That's it. And then just, again, like we did earlier on, just cut the back off. Just make sure you do a better job than I have. Here we go. It's not completely filled, but it doesn't matter. Obviously you're going to have more time to do it than I will.
Okay.
Okay, that's actually not worked great, but don't worry about it because we're going to make shape on the on it anyway. Now,
Okay.
what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of a backing on it because I want it to be a little bit thicker than just how it comes out the mould. Okay, so I'm just going to run this through on number 1 on my clay roller. Okay, number 1, and then just set that on the top. Now you don't have to cut round it. If you've got the starter kit, the large
the
ring
large
and
ring,
start,
yes.
fits almost exactly
No
over that
way.
circle. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So just push down on it.
So the starter kit is actually, interesting enough, it won number 1 in
I
our
saw
awards.
that. I was
Isn't that
watching
brilliant?
it. Yeah, it was brilliant.
Oh, it was a brilliant show. I loved it. I
Yeah.
had such a great time. But actually, I was really interested to know that it was that polymer clay was the everybody's favourite. And I don't know, great value for money actually. The starter kit.
Yeah.
The starter kit comes with 7, I think it is, variant size seamless round cutters. And I know that Debbie she just says they're fantastic.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. If I want to buy new blades, I tend to buy the starter kit because I get the clay in it. I get another box.
Yes.
And I get extra cutters for when I do my classes.
Exactly.
So I tend to buy, if I need new blades, I just buy the
Just
starter
go for
kit.
that.
Yeah,
That's a
just
good
get another
idea.
starter
That's
kit.
an excellent idea.
So,
oh, you've got it, have you?
have you?
Oh, fantastic.
Brilliant.
Okay, let's do it with a couple of add-ons as well. Oh, let's go for it.
Fantastic.
Perfect. Let's do that now. Do you mind?
No, not at all.
Let's quickly do that. And Pip says he's sorry, but we didn't realise that we were going to talk about it, so we may as well just quickly, and we are going to do it very quickly because we don't want to interrupt in your time. You're going to get all of the starter kit. This did win number 1 kit of the year 2013 in our awards. It comes with some sparkly things as well. Have you put the sparklies in? Oh, you've added extras in as well, have you, Pip?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so you're going to get the blades. Standardly, the starter kit comes with the black and white blocks. It comes with the acrylic sheet. It comes with a roller, the blades, as you've been talking about, and the blades are fantastic because of the blades. The combination is serrated edge, then it's the flexi blade, and also the structural blade as well. And you obviously get a protector as well. So you're getting all of those. Plus, you're going to get, and this is all
little cutters.
And these are the cutters that Anne's talking about. And if I hold them like that, hopefully you'll see them all. Probably not because I'm inept. There you go. So you're going to get all of your different size cutters. And can you see that they're seamless, so you don't get any edging to them. So you're going to get all of those. Plus you're also going to get your little paper sanding blocks as well, sanding pieces as well. And you're going to get all of this, plus you're going to get, so you're going to get your starter kit, and we're going to give you 3 different blocks of colours, including the red, turquoise and green. And we're also going to give you 2 lots of your fantastic glitter. I love the glitter. I worked with it with the kids for Halloween, and they loved it. It was so funky, and it creates an amazing effect. You've got the chance to get all of this for 1 price tag. Now, the price you should be paying, again, is not the price that you're going to pay. The price you should be paying is already incredibly low. £29.70 is already very, very low for that price tag. We know that because we know the price that it should be costing us to put to air, and we're already low. You will get the presentation box alongside this, and £29.70 is not the price you're going to pay. We're going to take this to less than £25. The full bundle to less than £25. Get started, and maybe this is the first time you're watching Polymer Clay and thinking, actually, I could do this. When you're watching, and you might be going, this is something I know I could do for 2004. Give it a go. And this is the way you could do it. You've got loads of different colours, lots of different dynamics, and everything you need to get started as well, isn't it?
Yeah. If you don't know what to spend your Christmas money on, there you go.
What a way to start a new technique, brand new technique. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt. So let's crack on with this deal. So we're writing that we've just done the cabochon. You've then added a base.
Just to make it a little bit thicker, because if I squish it, it'll be too thin. What I've made is just a little shape, and it was just a little shape out of one of the other moulds that I've got. And I've stuck it on just a little piece of clay, and I baked it just as a little tool. You see that, so that I can make a shape. But you can use the end of your scissors, anything that's got a sort of rounded shape you can use. Okay. So what we're going to do is just start in the middle and just push it into the clay. Okay, so you make a shape like that. And then just randomly make more shapes round about. That's why I said it wasn't didn't really matter too much.
Yeah, because you can just
about the edge. So there we go. You're just doing this all the way around, and just so therapeutic. There you go. You can do them smaller if you want to get a different effect. Okay, and then just release that from the, and using the tiny little cutter from the kit, which you can only get in the kit.
Yeah, you can't get it any other time.
No.
And this starter kit comes with the little tube that Anne's about to use.
Yeah.
And I know that, again, you know, working alongside Debbie as long as I have, she keeps on saying that this is one of the biggest finds of the whole of the starter kit is this little tube here. And you think, why? Well, actually, because if you want to cut in and create bills, anything of a smaller hole, this does it for you without having any kind of
used to use straws and things, but they would bend and weren't very good. So I'm just going to put a little hole for my bail. I just had some scrap ribbon. I'll take that out later. Okay. Then what I do is I just bake. I'm not going to bake it first of all. I'm going to cover it. That's what I'm going to do. So using my, I used both powders on this one.
Okay.
So I've got this is the I think it's a champagne, or I'm not sure which colour this is. A sort of vintage gold colour.
Yeah.
And the copper. Okay. I'm just going to get my little paintbrush.
The interesting thing is it almost has like a coral-like effect, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it has that real under the sea loveliness.
If you've got a paintbrush, this isn't actually a proper paintbrush. I got this in a kiddie's paintbrush set for about £1 or something, and I found this in it and it's been wonderful. Okay. So all you do is just take a little bit of but you don't need a lot. This is going to last you such a long time, and just randomly put it over the clay. Okay. Just highlight into the holes, and then taking your other colour, just a little bit.
Gosh, it just looks so simple, doesn't it? And yet when you see the resulting jewellery, you go, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's changed gold.
Yeah, I think I've put a little bit too much of the gold on, but I can always put a little bit of the copper over the top. There you go. So it just gives it a little bit of a different effect.
Just transforms it.
Yeah, you can do the back as well, but we won't bother. And that's what it looks like when you put it in the oven. Okay.
Can I pick that up and just show everybody? Is that all right?
It's as simple as that, and I've just got to try and tidy up a little bit now.
Is that it?
That's it. That's all.
Well, then you just put it in the
put it in the oven, and it'll come out like that. Okay. And then I'll show you how you get the effect. I always get myself in a mess when I do this.
Oh my goodness me! I can't get over that's how simple it is.
Yeah. No.
So you're basically cutting out a shape, putting a little indent in, adding the mica powders, and hey presto, that's it.
That's it. And then this is where your little pad comes in.
Okay.
And I'm just going to distress it now. Okay. Okay. So
you're distressing it after you've baked it.
After I've baked it, yeah.
And will the mica powders just seep in then?
Yeah, they'll just in, and then obviously you'll seal it once you finish with your glaze.
With your glaze.
Okay.
Right.
So what I'm going to do is just rub over the raised areas. I'll just see that. Okay. And you can be you can take it down as much as you want, or just little bits. Okay. And it's just got such a nice effect.
It looks like a Roman artefact.
Yeah, it does actually. It looks like something that's been dug up in a field somewhere. Yeah,
we've got a Roman baths and Roman fort, and just not literally maybe about a mile away from 2 miles away from where I live, and it's fascinating. But that's the kind of thing I would imagine being one of our little artifacts that we found.
And what I'll do is I'll just give it a bit of a wipe with a baby wipe so that you can just take off. Now what I'd do is I'd glaze that now, okay, to get a shine on it, like the pendant that's there. So it's just showing the black through.
It's so effective. That's just so effective.
And it's so
the
simple.
thing is that looks beautiful. It was going to look great as a piece of jewellery, but that looks nice. You could do that. Could you imagine that in different colours for Christmas on a decoration?
I have actually done that before.
For Easter with maybe there could be little egg shapes, and you could really start to think about how you could then take that one idea and really run with it. Oh
yeah, there's loads of things you could do with it.
So simple. Oh, and I love that it's simple.
Yeah. And
fabulous.
That's what I love about clay. You can make it as difficult or as easy as you like, and I like to try and make it easy so everybody can have a go and you know, that's why I use a lot of the moulds, because if you're not confident in making shapes, that's there for you.
Absolutely. So you'd then just glaze.
I would just glaze
leave it to set. Leave it. How long do you normally leave your glaze?
It usually dries within about half an hour. I'll just show you. I brought some with me. I'll just show you. I'm just going to do a tiny little bit. You don't need a lot. And as you see the black just being highlighted straight away, as soon as you wet it, it just picks up.
Yes,
black.
it just
Okay. And so you can give it. Make sure you obviously cover the mica powders as well, because you don't want them to rub off. Okay.
And so by glazing it, you know that you're almost
seals.
setting everything in place.
That
seals it all.
Yeah, but I'd probably go over a couple of times just to make sure it's all sealed. There you go. So you don't have to be too. Well, I've got some brushes that are very smooth when I'm doing sort of really smooth pieces, but for this you don't have to.
No, because you want that texture, don't you?
There you go.
And if I just hold that up like that, and there you have it.
Yeah.
Anne, you're clever. That is fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fabulous. So that's how we do one of your 3 looks.
That's one of them.
That's 1 down, 2
1
to go.
One down, 2 to go. I'll move that one out of the way.
I can't get over how simple that is. I just can't get over how simple that is.
Even if, you know, a little black dress, you know,
exactly.
You know, I think a lot of people think polymer clay is sort of for casual, but I always think, you know, you can make it look.
No, not when you're adding those kind of glamorous mica finish, almost like a metallic finish. Yeah. You're really adding that quality, aren't you? Love that, Anne. That's gorgeous.
Right. Okay.
So
which one do you want now?
Which one do we want next? Ben, your choice. Which one do you want next? In fact, I know. Let's do this one, because then we can name the necklace at the same time.
Good idea.
So we're gonna You've got probably around about 10 minutes to name the necklace. This is the necklace that you've got to name. This one here. Right, name the necklace. Right, you've got to name this necklace, and if you name it, and if you're texting in, if you're web chatting us in, you've got to make sure that you give us your name and your customer number for us to then be able to give you the chance to actually win, because we've got to have your details for us to then send out. The prize is going to be whatever Anne creates within her challenge, and we still don't know what that's going to be, but whatever Anne makes, you can get one of those pieces, whatever it is that Anne makes. You'll get one of the pieces of jewellery that Anne has made by the end of the show. And that you won't get it straight away, because Anne's got to go obviously and take it and put it oven it and finish it off. So you'll get it probably back end of the month, but you will name the name of this. My name is the Art of Deco. That was it. That was mine. The Art of Deco. Okay, so that's mine. So you've got to think about what you want to name this fantastic necklace. Whatever we think is the best name, we shall send out the fantastic prize of Anne's creation. Right. You've got it, but before that, let's create this look first. Yep. So we'll announce probably in the next 10 or 15 minutes who has given us the best name. Okay. So you've got about 10 minutes to text in.
I used the pearls in this neck. I used all the pearls in this one, and obviously the black in the other one, because they just looked so good together. So in this mould, I'm just going to use the largest sort of oval shape.
Okay, and you've done the cornflower thing again?
I've done the cornflower again. So the 2 sizes that I've used is this one and this one, because I had smaller ones as well. But I'm going to show you the big one. So again, you're just going to put your clay into the mould.
And if I had just remnant clay instead of using black, you know, because obviously you do get black as part of the bundle, but if you didn't want to use just the black, could you use any colour, or is it that you're using these specific bases to then build on top of? It's not funny. I promise you I didn't know the answer.
There you go.
The answer is yes, you can. Oh, isn't that funny? They look fabulous. They look so different.
I thought I'd bring some in of my own. They're just slightly different to see the different colour combs. That one's actually, it doesn't show up too well on the camera, but that one there is actually turquoise clay with gold on top, with the copper, and that one's black with blue.
They almost look like they've been gleamed.
It does look like gleam, but it's not. It's the powders.
Oh, that's fascinating. Yeah. Cool. Right then, so we're straight on.
So that answers that question. Then you can.
Yes. So the answer is yes, you can.
Yep.
And while you're cutting that, Anne, I will just do a quick deal on gleams.
Oh, I love gleams.
The gleams, I know for a lot of people, again, it's one of those things, when you see what they do, that's when you realise the worth of them. But until you look at them, you go, oh, what do they do? They are quite transformational. They really do transform your jewellery making, and in particular with your polymer, they'll give you so much texturing. So you're going to get a full bundle of coloured gleams, from your silvers to your pinks, your turquoises, all the way through to your bronzes and golds. You're going to get 12 in total. All of these colours will be yours for one deal. The price of each one should be a lot higher than we're about to do them for, that's for sure. Should be nowhere near the price you're paying. You're going to get here in total 12 of your gleams. That's a set of 4 sets in total, of which there's 3 different colours, your golds and your metallics, and you've also got your blues, pinks and your golds, all together, and your silvers, beg your pardon, all yours for one price tag. Now, by themselves, each pack of 3 is £7.95. So times that by 4, that's £31.80. Is that right? £31.80 is the price that you should be paying for all 4 packs. Instead, we're going straight to £24.95. Straight to £24.95.
Really good price.
Is really
fantastic.
Really great price tag. If you do want to join us, 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. You can join us on the web if you prefer at JewelleryMaker.com. Congratulations. You've got their gold, you've got blues and greens, you've got pinks and reds, and you've also got silver as well. Gorgeous looks, £24.95. Apparently, get a couple of phone calls in from our call centre asking how can you name the necklace. To name the necklace, you can either text into 60777, give us your name, give us your customer number, and then give us the name of the necklace, and then that's it. That's all we need. We just need your name and your customer number, and of course the name of the necklace. Then if you want to web chat, you can do that way. Again, you've got to give us your name, your number, your customer number, and of course the name of the necklace, and that's it. Those are the ways that you can give us your application. Right then.
Okay, right, what I've done while doing that is I used the large oval shape. I then put it on a sheet of clay which was through the pasta roller at number 1, and then just cut round it.
So you've done just the normal layer, almost like the layering over the top of your remnants or your rough piece
it's
of
just
clay.
so that it gives it a little bit thicker. Okay. Now, because this one's actually a bead and not a pendant, we need to put a hole in it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, if you use the pins from the baking tray, which are great,
which they are,
or if you've got a long needle, you can do that. So what I'm going to do is just go from side to side, just hold it down. You can hardly see what I'm doing. There you go. Let's pick it up and go through. It's difficult when you're doing it upside down. I try at home to do things upside down when I'm making them.
To see if you can achieve it. Yes, I think that's fair.
Okay. And then I'll just get a cocktail stick, got that, and put it through just to make the hole a little bit bigger.
Okay, so that's just using a cocktail stick.
Yeah, it's just sometimes when you make just a small hole in the baking, sometimes it can stick and then you can't get your thread in through, so you just make
and you
the hole
do it through one
bigger.
way and then you go through the other way.
Yeah,
so
it
that
just
you've got
sort of
that
evens it up. Yeah. Right, what you're going to do is leave the cocktail stick in. Okay, and you'll see why. Now, I actually have to do this facing me because I tried to do it the other way and I couldn't do it, but hopefully you'll overhead camera will see it.
That's good.
Now,
we're fine.
If you're a jewellery maker, you already have these in your kit. Pair of pliers.
Oh, they're the round nose
pliers.
Okay, let me hold those up. Those are your round nose pliers in our small toolkit and also in our medium toolkit. So it's just the classic round nose pliers.
Just classic round nose. I brought the ones from my Jewellery Maker kit because they're the ones I've been using. I thought, just to be on the safe side, I'll use my own. Okay. Right, using a needle or the ones from the baking tray, you're just going to make an indent down the middle. Okay, just wherever you think the middle is. Okay, and just push it in, rock it back and forward until you make a little line like that. That's just to give you a guide. Okay.
It looks like a chocolate bean, cocoa bean.
Yeah. Sometimes it looks like a little bug or something.
Yes.
Right, using your pliers, if you just hold them closed and then just go in with your pliers and make your indents all the way down. like that. Okay, down one side. Right. And then I'll just turn it round so I can do the other side. Again, it's really, really easy.
But so effective.
Yeah, this is the thing I love about clay is people look at it and go, how on earth did you do that? And
Yes.
stuff like that. And then just down the same way. Okay. Just all the way down. You know, it's up to you how many you put in. As you see, that one I've done sort of on a...
Yeah, like a jaunt.
Yeah. Okay. Right. And then just reshape it, okay, a little bit so that you're happy with the shape. And then you can take the cocktail stick out after that, okay. Then I use copper on this one. We'll make a mess again. I'm just using, you see, you hardly need, you know,
Yeah,
that's even that.
Can you just, before you use it, will you show everybody, we're just going to show you the brush, guys, so that you can see
Yeah.
how little Anne is actually using of the Gleam, of the powder, the Mica powder.
Hardly
it's a
any
tiny
at
amount,
all,
isn't it?
And then just up the middle of it, okay. And then just make sure you get it into all the little crevices. Right. And so that more or less covers the whole bead. Okay.
It really gives an Egyptian feel, you know.
Yeah.
Those those things called are they something?
Scarabs.
That's it, scarab beetles. That's it.
I
That's
do
what it
actually
looks like.
do scarab beetles, and
Ah,
I
do you?
use this sort of technique in it. Actually, my first show I did a lapis lazuli technique, and this would be great with a lapis lazuli
because you've got
beads as
that
well.
Egyptian flair. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what it looks like, and then you just put that in your oven and bake it. Okay, and then once it comes out the oven, there's one I made earlier. It looks like that. Okay.
And it comes out like that.
Yep. And then we're just going to distress it again.
This is brilliant, isn't it? Yep.
Yep. And then we'll just give it a bit of a distress. We'll shout at it. I'll distress it. And so you don't have to do it too much, because you want a little bit of the copper to show through. There you go. And then let's see if I go over it again with the, we'll just do quickly with the glaze.
Just show everybody that section, that's so we can just, because it's really nice to see step by step, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, heck, that was my fault.
I thought I
sorry.
knocked over the glaze.
No, it was
there.
me.
There you go.
And it really does have that distress instantly.
Yeah.
But then you're going to highlight that distress
Just
by
gonna
glazing
highlight
over it.
If you wanted it to look like, you could just leave it like that, but I like to go over it. Oh, my brush has gone a bit because I didn't wipe it properly. It's just an old kiddies one anyway, out of a kiddies pack. I have got expensive paintbrushes, but I have the cheap ones that I get out of
absolutely,
you know, these sort of pound shops and
yes,
things like that.
lovely jubbly.
Yeah,
Why spend a fortune when you could spend less?
Yeah, because it's one of these things. If it goes wrong, you can always throw them out. You don't, you know, wasting loads of money. And there you go. And that's highlighted that one.
And so then, it just is.
That's it.
Just bringing those gemstones together, strand them, and place them into an. I mean, it's simple jewellery making in many ways, you know, together, but it's so luxurious.
Yeah. What I did with the pearls is, from my last show, I had a little bit of these copper-coloured hematite left over, and I thought I would use them up. And what I did was I used a double strand, 2 strands. And for the pearls, I put a large pearl on the top strand and then 3 or 4 on the bottom strand and pulled them together.
So
and
they
that's
almost
how I
created
get
that junction area. Yeah.
So that's what gives you this sort of textured feel to it.
I'll just turn it around so you can see that lovely movement to the neckline piece. Gorgeous piece of jewellery, isn't it? And remember, you know, you're looking at these bundles, they're coming in less than £20 each for the bundle of the polymer clay and all of the other ingredients, including that fantastic mould, plus then less than £20 for all of the gemstones. £40, look at all that jewellery, all that quality and that finish, so much. Now, you've obviously seen You've seen Anne working with all of the different ways of the tools, but in particular, this is a mega tool bundle that we're going to give you, because we're not just going to give you one toolkit. With this bundle, we're going to give you both of them. We are going to give you both the smaller and larger. In some ways, it's the essential toolkit and the advanced toolkit. That's the best way, I think, because small and large is not really appropriate, is it? Because you still get loads in the smaller toolkit. This is your essential toolkit and your professional toolkit, because you're getting inside, you're getting all of your tools. That includes your flat nose pliers, round nose pliers, and your wire cutters. You get your pincers and your reamer. Then, adding to that, if you're advancing perhaps, or maybe you know somebody who's ready to advance into more techniques for your designs, you're getting your larger advanced toolkit, and that includes, again, round nose pliers, flat nose pliers, and your wire cutters. But you're also going to get your chain nose pliers, and I believe another plier, and I can't remember what it is. Plus, you're going to get your pincers. You're going to get a multi-tool reamer as well. You saw Natalia work with that lots and lots yesterday, and all of this comes together, as well as getting your larger and your smaller toolkit. You're also going to get your little foam mats. If a lot of people go, why? But when you start to work with beads, this is fantastic. Just keeps everything all together. You're also going to get a threading pack, which includes satin cord, organza ribbon. You're going to get elastic, all of that, gorgeous. And oh my goodness me, are these with this as well? Okay. You're also going to get another essential tool for wire workers. How about this? You're going to get your wire jig. So you're going to get your wire wrapping jig, which of course creates really nice symmetrical designs for your wire detail. And to top it all off, we're adding in a DVD as well. Beading thread DVD, of course, great to go alongside your bundle that you've just got with your threading pack, because you've got all of the different threads and braids, etc. You can create so many pieces of jewellery thanks to this bundle. Get started, advance it. Hang on a minute. I've only just looked at what the graphic says. I've literally only just looked at the graphics. Now you've just saw a little clip there of the beading thread DVD. There's myself and Gemma. The designs that she creates are fantastic. I mean, really thoughtful jewellery. Something to really make you excited about collaborating. Something of a mechanical aspect of jewellery making, which becomes so much more decorative. A really great hour-long DVD. I know you're going to enjoy that. Of course, Gemma's one of our most exciting creators, and you've got the chance to get step-by-step instructions with her in this DVD. Then you're getting 2 lots of your toolkit, and you're getting your beading mat, plus you're getting your jig, and you're getting all of those beading. Shall I tip them over? Because there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of jewellery making to be had. You've got it all. That was a really bad accent. I don't even know whose accent that was. A lot of jewellery making. Scylla's not happy. You've got half price deal. Ooh. That's a lot of jewellery making to be had. That's a lot of opportunity, isn't there?
An awful lot, especially the toolkits as well.
Exactly.
I keep the big one in my car, so if I'm away anywhere, I've always got a jewellery kit with me.
I like to have my jewellery kit at arm's length wherever I am. Half price guaranteed. Now let me show you what I'm talking about with half price, because when you see the price tag you go, surely they can't half that. Surely they can't get away with half in this. We can. You are about to see one of the biggest deals of the day, because the price you should be paying is £43.25. The price you're actually paying is £21.62. That's great. Can I just say, if you bought this toolkit and that DVD, because if you bought those two, that's £20 already, isn't it? That's £21. So £21 in just that bundle. So that's £15.95 and the DVD's £4.95. So for 62 pence, look at what you're getting. Oh, Anna, I forgot about that, Anna. For pennies. Literally, for pennies, you could inspire somebody to get started into jewellery making. You know, keep the larger toolkit for yourself. The smaller toolkit could be a gift for somebody. Give them the foam mat and give them the threading pack. Keep the jig for yourself. And what a great gift. Maybe you want to give them the DVD. It's up to you. You might already have the DVD. If you don't, well, keep the DVD for yourself because it's fantastic. You've got an amazing deal. I have got limited availability on this one, £21.62. If you start to break it down, it basically works out that we're giving you lots of things for little pennies, very small amount of pennies. And if you want to join, so really, I've just done the jig for about 20 pence, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've just done the toolkit for about 20 pence. I've just done a threading pack, full threading pack, for about 20 pence. And then really that's that. I've just given that for free.
Do you know what would be really good? Mother's Day is coming up in March. If you got this for Mother's Day, mother and daughter or mother and son.
Oh, what a lovely idea. Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea.
So I was thinking.
Oh, yes, we'll go for that.
Yeah.
Anne's doing the thinking for me. We're going Mother's Day. If you do want to join us, of course, don't forget you get 30-day money-back guarantee with everything you buy from us as well, so you've got plenty of time to make your decision once you've got this home. I don't think you're going to send it back, though, do you? Too much of a deal. Now then, we've got the last necklace. We need to name the necklace. Who's won, Pip? I'm going to have to think. I'm going to have to sing. Apparently, the winner is going to make me sing. Oh, that's interesting.
Don't make me sing.
Because if you're thinking about it, I'm just literally saying what Pip is saying to me. Oh, okay. Are you ready for this? I like it, right? If you think of Bonnie Tyler.
Yep.
Lunar eclipse of the heart.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant.
I'm not singing it.
I like that.
I wouldn't want to do that to Bonnie. That's from Lorraine. Lorraine, yes, congratulations to you. I don't know what Lorraine's surname is, but Lorraine, you have been selected. You have got the name of this fantastic piece. Now, you're not going to win the jewellery itself. You're going to win the piece of jewellery that Anna's going to make for us within the challenge. She's got another hour and 10 minutes to do that, I know. We'll stop talking to you, Anna, I promise. You are going to be sent that. It'll be by the end of January, Lorraine. Please don't, contact us in a few days' time saying, I haven't got my... That's because Anne's going to take it home. She needs to bake it and sort it out. So please do be patient. You'll win your prize, but you will get it later on in the month rather than straight away. Congratulations, you've got that. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely. Congratulations to Lorraine. Fantastic.
Yeah, I like that one.
Lunar eclipse of the heart.
Because it's
nice.
Yeah.
Lunar eclipse of the heart. It's there.
Like half moon.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Half moon. Total eclipse. That's one of my favourite adverts. It's a brilliant advert.
I love that.
The first time I saw it, oh, I just love it. I love it. I love it. Okay then, right, Anne. Right. Where are we?
Okay. What I've done is I've made another shape using the circle in the mould.
Yes. Okay. So you've done exactly as we've done before,
exactly
pressed in and achieved that result.
Put it onto a backing sheet of clay, which again is number 1 on the clay roller, and then I'm just going to put this over and cut it again. It's just to make it nice and even.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Right. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is using one of the other cutters out of the set. Okay. If I can just get them.
There we go.
Okay. Now this is think about the 3rd or 4th size in.
Okay.
Okay. And what I'm going to do is make the cutout that you see in the half moon shape. Okay. So you just put it.
Oh, I see. So you're cutting out.
Yeah, the shape.
This area here. Can
yeah.
you see, bench? This bit that we're creating.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So using the I think it's about 3rd or 4th size cutter in the starter pack. I'm just going to cut out that shape. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you just pull it back, it will come out. Okay. Now I don't want these pointed edges, so I'm just going to straighten them off.
Okay.
Okay. And that gives you a nice straight shape. It's as simple as that. Okay, move that out of the way. Now again, I'm going to have to put the hole in it first before I start squishing it, or you know, it's difficult to put the hole through once it's been squished. Okay. Right, so taking the needle. Now you will need a long needle for this because you've got to go through 2 sides.
And do you go through both sides?
Both sides at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got that balance.
Yeah, and you've got a nice. So we're going to go through about here. As I say, I'm just doing this very quickly.
Do you do by eye then?
Yeah.
Dear gosh.
Yeah. I do all my beads by eye.
Do you?
Yeah, I've actually gone through too. Do you know, it's like you say, oh yeah, I do by eye, and then it goes
It's me opening my big mouth, sorry.
Okay. So, and then you just go through the other side as well. Okay. I would probably have done it a little bit nearer the top, but it doesn't matter. It's only to show you.
Yeah.
So I'll take that out, and then I'll put the cocktail stick in, just to make the hole a little bit bigger. Okay. Through, as it doesn't matter too much at the moment if you don't go through the other way to tidy it up. You can always sand it down later. Okay. Right, now leave your cocktail stick in again. Now again, I do have to do this facing me because I can't.
That's right. We've got it on. We've got it on the other heads, all right? Yeah, we're fine. We've got that. No problem.
Using your flat nose pliers.
Oh, so this time we've gone from the round nose to the flat, and we're advancing.
We're advancing, yeah. And start in the middle, and just push the clay and push it up slightly. Okay. So that you've made an indent like that. Yeah. Go down a little bit, go in, but push the clay up. Okay?
Yeah.
So you get like a stepped effect. And just keep going down like that and stepping it up all the way down. Okay?
Yeah.
And then go in at an angle. Do the same. And then here. And the same on this side. Go as quick as I can. So you can make it absolutely even, you know, if you take your time and really do it. I'll just put another lot in there. Sorry, I'm doing this a little bit so cat can.
No, it's
going the wrong way around. There you go. Right, now I've got spaces here, so what I'm going to do is just going to go in between and just create another layer of steps. So it just gives another bit of added texture to it.
Gosh, it just transforms so quickly.
I like to look at everyday items, and nothing in my house is safe where polymer clay is concerned. Anything can get stuck into polymer clay.
And that's the interesting thing is that if you've got that creative eye, then there is that sense of there's no boundaries, is there? And that's the lovely thing about jewellery making. There is no boundaries.
No, it's your imagination. That's the limit.
Yeah.
Now, once we've done that, I can. It's quite warm in here, so the clay tends to stick a little bit. So I'll just tease it up like that. Okay. So I'll take the cocktail stick out again, and then I use the gold, which is actually, it looks white, but when you put it on, it goes like an antique gold.
This is the thing that when I picked it up, I was thinking, have I got the same thing? But yeah, it does look just like it's white. But then as soon as you start to rub it on, it just transforms, doesn't it?
There you go.
Look at how quickly that changes. Look.
Yep. There you go, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Bake it. Okay.
And could you add a gleam on top of that?
I'm not sure. Maybe a different colour. If you sanded it down so that the clay, the rough clay, came through, you could maybe highlight it with a red or something like that. That would be quite nice, or a purple or something, or even the blue, like the Egyptian.
Or like lapis lazuli.
Yeah, that sort of thing. So again, here's one I made earlier.
I like this. So Blue Peter. The gleams are at the bottom of the screen, just to let you know, £24.95, and you are getting 16 gleams for just £24.95.
Right, and again, I'm just going to go around and give it a little bit of distress.
And in terms of temperature and how long for you to bake these, are we talking the same again, 120, about 15, 20 minutes?
130 for about, I think it was about half an hour, because both projects I did everything in the oven at the same time, so my oven was absolutely full, so I thought, well, I'll put them all in for the maximum time.
Right.
And then, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter what length, the time, it's the temperature that's the problem. If you put it in too high, it burns and.
Okay. So you need to be around 120, 130, depending on your oven. You know what kind of oven you've got.
You can get thermometers, but over the years I did have one, but I just sort of, because I've been doing it such a long time now, I sort of know what.
Yeah, you know what's right.
Yeah. Just give that a little bit of a dust off. So again, that's what it looks like once it's been distressed. Again, I'll just put some.
Now I do have a strand, and I'm just going to show you this because
this is gorgeous.
This Pip, as soon as he saw this, he saw this necklace. He went, "I've got to show you this strand of labradorite," because alongside it, I'm going to put these alongside just to show you. My goodness me.
Do you know what
they are made to go together, aren't they?
Do you know what you could do? You could turn that upside down and put a hole there for a pendant and string one of them down that way. Like a drop. Literally like
that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like oh, I forgot this was. I was thinking this was the pre.
Yeah.
Baked
like
one.
That. Yeah, sort of hang it down.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Everyone's just going, yeah, let's make it now. Let's do it. Let's do it now. Okay, boys, we'll let you do that after the show then, yeah? You boys do that? Lovely. The boys are all going, yeah, do it now. Okay, you have got here a phenomenal strand, and I mean, it genuinely is extraordinary strand of labradorite. You've got the chance to get it, and we're just going to drop this in because I think really, you know, when you see the glory of that luxury of the design that Anne's achieved with the polymer clay, you can instantly see why you really need to get strands like this to work alongside it, don't you? Fantastic quality of labradorite you're looking at in these faceted drops. The finest grade that we can access, we are bringing you the chance to have. Of course, this came top of the charts when it came to our awards of 2013, and I think actually in many ways some of the other gemstones that we've introduced probably could have topped the charts, but I think the grade of our labradorite has improved so much that everybody is just bewildered by its beauty and want more and more of it. And not surprising, once you've got it, you want more of it, really, isn't it?
Beautiful, I love it.
It's a phenomenal gemstone, and this is an exceptional strand, ranging size 11 by 7 to 24 by 16 millimeters. So that center gemstone, that could be a pendant in its own right, couldn't it? That could be a real focal point. Yours for the taking in this one strand, the luxury of labradorite and its finest qualities, for one price tag of just $17.95. Actually, I thought that was going to be a 27 pounder. I thought that, you know, when we were saying, yeah, that's a fantastic price tag. I think that's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so you're definitely looking at less than £1 a piece. You're definitely looking at less than £1 for each one. Now let's just choose that one because I'm just, look at that one. I mean, that is a whopper. And look at the quality of that labradorescence, and that is less than £1. That is less than £1 for each one.
Amazing.
I mean, if you went to even any kind of local craft shop, and of course you've spent a long time making your beads, etc., so you obviously have been to your craft shops around, you would not expect with £1 in your hand to get this grade of gemstone, a genuine gemstone, surely.
No, I used to sell some in polymer clay beads for £1.
Well, exactly.
And you know, that's
worth the workmanship because you're paying for something different, aren't you? But in the same sense, when you've got this type of quality of labradorescence, okay, I'm down to the final 40 in stock now. Last of stock opportunity, £17.95. They're not hanging around. Less than £1. So, sorry, now then, we've finished with the glaze.
So we've finished distressing it. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a just highlight it. You see, it really picks up the black when you use it.
It really does change it, doesn't it?
I must get a new paintbrush. So, see, I've got a stack of these.
And then when you start to work with the beads that you have, you've created this really dramatic, because you've used the larger gemstones, haven't you? Yeah. And it is just a case of threading through the gems.
That's all it is. It's just using a single strand. And I did actually start in the middle, and I put the middle stone on and worked the way around so that I got it even all the way around, and I selected the stones so they were of a similar size. So some of them were a little bit tight to get in. You can see I've got a big stone and 2 little stones on either side, but because the clay is quite pliable, it will move and you will get it to stick, to fit in.
Total eclipse of the heart. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's got that real statement of quality about it. A glamorous piece of jewellery. £17.95 for the labradorite. I could say to you, I've got a queue of at least a minute and a half for this strand. So if you do want to join us, please stay on the phone lines. We'll process your call as fast as we can. Luxury for less. Loads of people on the lines for this labradorite. Less than £1. And if you are going to create any of these amazing looks that we've been inspired thanks to Anne, then I certainly would suggest that you get the labradorite, because I think that's really going to add that added bonus, isn't it? It's going to be that final flourish. £17.95. Congratulations, Beth and Janet and Patricia and Heather. Lovely to have your company, Janet. Congratulations to you all. We are about to kickstart avalanche pricing straight after the break, so don't go. It's all going down from now on.
Guest designers Debbie Bulford and Rachel Norris to explore the endless possibilities of combining polymer clay and wirework. This DVD guides you through a variety of projects and will give you the inspiration you need to create your own designs. Advance your jewellery making and fuse your talents together with this amazing DVD. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Join Jewellery Maker and specialist guest designer Louise Jacobson for our basic wirework course. This class is suitable for complete beginners who wish to learn simple wire wrapping techniques to create stunning structural designs. Louise will teach you all the essential skills to get started, including basic spirals, double connectors and much more. The full course includes a range of different wire gauges, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Price avalanche. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Do it again, do it again. Ready? Price avalanche. Look, I could do it with you. Look, I could grab my chair, go higher. Ready? Price avalanche. Now let's do it together now, Ben. Are you ready?
Okay.
Price.
The best thing ever.
Ready? Avalanche. See, that's kind of television you're tuning into right now. Oh yes, we have got some fantastic deals in store for you right now. It's time for your price avalanche. Oh my goodness me, it's going to be a very busy hour. It's going to be huge. It is momentous. Coming up within this hour, and I'm just going to show you some of the gemstones that we have lined up for this price avalanche. And you'll look and you go, but surely they can't price avalanche and be what, a druzy as well as bringing citrine, as well as doing some fantastic garnet. You mean they're going to also do the quality of blue topaz alongside black diamonds? Oh yes, we are. This is an hour of avalanche deals that are just going to blow your mind. Yes, we have and just to drop in one little thing as well, we also have sterling silver findings. Buy two, get one free. Buy two, get one free in sterling silver. That's all to look forward to, and we kick off our price avalanche with a star buy. This is the ultimate quality of opal we have ever put to air, ever. I normally would like to launch a star buy with a quantity of at least 50, and be comfortable with the fact that, you know, there's every chance that people could miss out, but at least I was giving everybody an even distribution of opportunity. Not here. This star buy is an exclusive, last of stock, in the finest opal we have ever had, and I've got 12. Pardon me, I had 12. I've already got 2 confirmations. I've got 10 strands left in the vaults. That's it. I've already had 2 people who obviously saw this when I promoted it earlier on, who've already made the purchase. It is last of stock. It is a limited availability. I'd like to have over 50. I've got now less than 10 available on your Ethiopian opal. This is the finest opal we have ever put to air. Now, if you want to talk to me about what is opalescence, this is opalescence. Every single one of these gemstones is opalescence. The optical illusion that takes place within this gemstone is thanks to the hydration of the stone. The hydration means that you get moisture trapped within, and that moisture forms in spheres, just like a teardrop. It doesn't come in a square or any angles, it comes with a spherical formation. That's what happens inside this gemstone. You have spheres, and as the light hits off the spheres, it creates this extraordinary... Oh, but I've got 5 left. 3 left. 3 left. Okay, Ethiopian opal graduated planes. The luxury of this gemstone is second to none. I haven't even put the price on and it's sold out. The price is £47.95. It's already sold out. It's already gone. £47.95. That is your price tag, £47.95. And of course, I have to say that was a limited available piece. It came to air, I think, with myself just about a week and a bit ago, and now it's gone. It's disappeared. That was everything. Yep, everything gone now. Congratulations if you were successful. That's the beginning of our price avalanche. And I know the next strand that I pick up is coming with a price slash. I know that because I've already picked up topaz, and you made a promise, Pip, that you were going to price slash. Pip says he's kind of regretting making that promise now. Too late. You can't say it unless you do it, okay? That's just how it is. You're not allowed. No, 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 no. Especially when I'm around, because I like a good price slash. Take a look at this London blue topaz gem quality. I know it is. Oh, I've got another ooh moment. Anne's giving me the ooh moment. She's got ooh. Oh, this is top quality topaz. Now, Ben, how close can you get? I mean, with your camera, not with yourself.
That close.
That close. Thank you for that. Ben, could you get a little bit closer?
Yeah.
Thank you. We need to get as close as we possibly can.
Okay.
Oh, he's coming really close. Right, and I'm going to move my hands, and we're only doing this because you've got to get close to see the quality of this gemstone. Check out. This is top grade. This is the finest London. This way?
A little bit more.
This way?
Yeah, we got it.
Got it in focus?
Yeah.
Ready?
Thank you.
Now, I'm suggesting, boys, do you reckon we're about 20 times magnified by now?
Easily.
Easily 20 times magnification. Right, if I just say to you, if you were a gemologist and you were looking under a loupe, you go to 20 times magnification standardly, and you're exposing any imperfection. That's what you're trying to do as a gemologist. You're trying to read the gemstone and you read the characteristics inside, the clarity characteristics. Do you see any clarity characteristics in there, or do you see perfect diaphanity? Do you see absolute transparency? For me, that is absolute transparency. Ben, can you see any inclusions inside there?
No.
Me neither. I'll keep on holding them out so we can see each one of them. Now you're getting lots on the strand. Top grade clarities. That is as clear a stone as you're probably ever going to get from this gemstone. London blue topaz, which we don't see very often, and in fact I know that I've not done London blue topaz before. It's one of the most popular blue gemstones that we have on our sister channel of gems, and we're bringing you, just take a look, all of these for one price tag. And I will remind you that Pip, before we even came to this strand, made a promise he was going to price slash, and I promise you he's regretting that. Right now Pip is going, I really shouldn't have said we could price slash this, Vix. We shouldn't be price slashing this. No, perhaps we shouldn't, but we're going to anyway. We are going to price slash, and we are bringing you your London blue topaz graduated faceted irregular drops. The price it should be is $47.95. But of course it's the price avalanche, isn't it? And a price avalanche means that we can't do anything other than drop the price from the price it's previously been. And of course we did the Ethiopian opal at $47.95. Therefore we've got to price slash London blue topaz. Now what we could do is probably be a little bit cheeky and go to 46. And that's effectively taking the price lower. So we could be cheeky and do that. But we're not going to do that, are we, Pip? We're not going to do that, are we, Pip? And you're not going to take a couple of pounds off, because that's not cool either. We're not just going to go to 45, and we're not going to go to 44 because 44 is just a wrong price. You can't just stop at £44. Pip's just decided he's going less than 40. Less than 40. You know you don't have to do that price. I was only joking. You could take it to 44 if you wanted to. Oh. Can I just remind you, this is a price avalanche, and the next up is diamonds. I've got diamonds that have to price avalanche from £38.95. So if you're going to buy, yes, the boys are looking scared. In fact, Pete, for the first time, I literally have Pete going like this. He's just looked at me going, he hasn't even gone for the Betty Boo look. He hasn't gone for the... No. This was a... I know nothing. I am a mere puppet to Pip's puppeteering. £38.95 for your London blue topaz. Shall I do a bit of a count? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22... I'm reckoning you've got well over 20, probably closer to 25 gemstones on this strand. Let's say over 20. Let's say over 20. So that's working out at just shy of £2 for each one. Just shy of £2. Right. Go to our sister channel right now and have a look at the price of solitaire, just one of those solitaire sterling silver rings. You could take one of those like that. And I'm profiling this for you now so you could see a solitaire London blue topaz. Do you think you're going to pay £2 for a solitaire London blue topaz? £2. And yeah, you're right. And Pip's just said, yeah, but there's nothing to stop anybody from just getting this gem set. You know, we do our own gem setting course these days where why not just, you could set London blue topaz, your quid's in. You know, you're looking here at less than £2 a gemstone. That is a phenomenal deal, and plenty of people joining us there. Great to have your company. Susan and Jude. Jaws joined us. Mary's in Warwickshire. Congratulations to you. Buyers in Lancashire, Hampshire, Hertfordshire. I have only 24 left in the whole of our vault, and they could be allocated right now. But if you are on the phone lines, I will just say you need to stay there. We'll process your call as fast as you can. And if you've put this into your basket, I've got a lot of people still to be answered on those lines, and every chance that that person on the phone lines will take your piece, will take your strand. If you don't confirm on the web, you've got to check out your basket. Web buying is one thing, you've got to check out your basket, and I reckon we've probably got half the stock left in baskets. and I've probably got the same amount of people on the phone line, so there's every chance that if you don't check out your baskets, you're not going to get that strand at all, and I don't want you to lose out on that deal. It's too good. Pip's taken too much of a risk on that deal. We've got less than 20 in stock now, less than 20 to be confirmed upon, and if you see something that you like within this, don't forget, you're buying now. You've got until probably, what is it, something like the 4th of February to send back, because your 30-day money back guarantee, isn't it? So 30-day money back guarantee means that you've got the chance to see for yourself the quality. Do a bit of research. You know what? Watch our sister channel. Watch our sister channel of Gems, and you know, Gems TV. See the pricing of London Blue Topaz there. That's when you know that you've got value for money. £2 for each one of those. Less than £2 a gemstone. Congratulations. We're now down into the teens in quantity, into the teens. So if you do want to join us, check out your baskets and join us on the phone lines for that last of stock opportunity. Fabulous deals to be had here on Jewellery Maker today. And oh, have you? Oh, Pip's just done exactly what I've asked him to do. Pip has, I just said, go and do a bit of research. He went, right, okay, I'll do that. And he's just done exactly that. Live into my ear, Pip is doing some research as we speak. Okay, London Blue Topaz, solitaire, with gold, £174. £174. A solitaire with gold, London Blue. And you've got the chance to own one of those London Blue for less than £2. Less than £2. And actually, just to give perspective, what size is that single stone? 30 carats. Oh, there you go. Okay, 30 carats. So you've got 30 carats of gemstones. Now, granted, that's not in a solitaire, that's in a full strand. But you're talking £38, not even the hundreds. We're talking less than 40. It is definitely time to get perspective on our pricing, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
Do you like doing price research, Anna? Are you somebody?
Yeah,
well, you're a businesswoman. You have to be price savvy.
I do quite a lot. If I can't sleep at night, I go around everywhere, and I sort of have an encyclopedic knowledge of what sites I go to get things. Mostly Jewellery Maker.
Good lass.
Yes.
I should think so too. But the thing is price researching is so important.
Yeah,
it's so
definitely
important because it really gives you perspective. And one of the interesting things is that if you do find something elsewhere at a better price, right, share that with us. Tell us. You know, we can only be competitive with pricing if you tell us about the prices that you find elsewhere. We'll always do our very, very best to be competitive with that pricing. If you want to join us, now is the time to do so. If you do want to join us, now is the time to do so. If you want to join us, if you got to go for it, you got to go, go, go. Right then, time for black diamonds. And I'm just giving it now, I'm just guaranteeing this is a definite price avalanche. We're not going to make a snowman and start stacking the snow. This is price avalanche, therefore the price has got to fall. And my goodness, is it going to fall? We are about to give you price avalanche guarantee. £38, wasn't it? Give me a nod, Pip. Yep, £38 was the price of your London Blue Topaz. And we've got black diamonds going lower. It should have had like some kind of dun, dun, dun music in the background. I think we need some more sound bites, don't you think? We need some kind of sound effects for these kind of... Right, I'm going to start pleading for sound bites. They'll say no because they know that I'll use them in the wrong way and I'll just have them all the time. But I'm going to ask. Black diamonds for less than 30. Can I just say, for people who already know the telephone number, you are very clever. I've already got people dialing and I haven't even got the telephone number on the screen. I've already got people dialing and I haven't even got a number on the screen. You see, we have people who have us on speed dial. We have people who know, I mean, you probably know our telephone number because you dial it so often, or you know our website because you know, like you say, you've got that memory. When you dial something often enough, you know it, don't you? So we didn't even have the graphics on there, and we've got people dialing the phone number to buy this black diamond deal. Now, this is a limited edition, last of stock opportunity. The quantity that we have, this is going to be like the opal. This is going to be just like the Ethiopian opal. And I will just highlight, the opal you know, disappeared even before we brought in the price. The opal sold out before we even introduced the price. And actually, you didn't have really an identity of how low we were going to go. How low can we go on black diamonds? We've got to go lower than £38. We've got to go lower than £38. And Pip says, and you can send it back, ... but why would you want to? Exactly. Black diamond opportunities, one of the only times we've ever had the chance to be able to bring black diamonds to you, and I've only got 11 chances left now. I've already got people buying, already got people, they don't even know the price tag, but they're very happy that they're going to pay less than £38. How much lower can we go? Can only be by a penny or a pound. Black diamond for £34.95. This is a limited edition, last of stock opportunity. Once it's gone, it's gone. We're in single quantity figures. If you want to join us, now's the time to do so. Looks like this is going to be a sellout deal. £34.95 is all you pay. Luxury for less. Oh, you can say that again. Luxury for less. Congratulations. 0800 644 655. It's your number to dial. It's the chance to buy black diamonds. I've got one strand left. That's it. One strand of black diamonds to be allocated. I think I've got more people on the phone lines than I have to allocate this strand to, but stay on the lines and see if you're the lucky one. Congratulations if you are. Straight on we go. From black diamonds we go. Oh! Am I thinking what this is? Is it? Are you sure? Yeah, I was right. I was right. Oh, I was thinking, are you sure? Are you sure? Because I don't want to pick up something, then I get it wrong. Sterling silver findings.
Very nice.
Sterling silver findings. Sterling silver fine. I like your smile very much, Anne. I think you've got a beautiful smile, and I like it even more that you're smiling at the deal I'm about to do, because I did give William away earlier on, and I've told you time and time again that I like my sterling silver findings, and even more so when I get to do deals. Deals, deals, deals. How about this? We're about to bring you buy two, get one free on sterling silver findings. Buy two, get one free on the essentials, the luxuries of sterling silver findings. Now the phone lines are busy again. Right, the moment we say sterling silver on deals like this, we know we have people who trade buyers, people who make jewellery for a living, the likes of Anne, who actually, Anne, you buy it when you've got deals like this, because really, in principle, you know that if you bought them separately, you'd have to pay a higher price tag, so you may as well get it now at the lower price point.
You always stock up.
Stock up, exactly.
Deals on, yeah.
You know, and of course, if you're getting a better price on sterling silver, then in fact, you're going to be able to give a better price for the customers, and the customers are going to come back.
That's right.
You know, or you're going to be making more money for yourself.
She's got me sussed.
Business ladies. That's what I like. A little bit of business thought. If you want to join us and get a buy two, get one free deal, this is the time to buy sterling silver. And I'm getting the chain out because I know a lot of people love our chain, and you are going to get all three heart-shaped chains as part of this deal. That includes rose gold, yellow gold, and silver. Now it's all sterling silver findings, but as you can see, rose gold, yellow gold, and your plain silver finish. What a fantastic What a phenomenal quality that you are going to get here. Now, I've already got double buyers on this deal already. I've already got people who have made the commitment of knowing that this is going to be a great deal. Buy two, get one free on sterling silver. It shouldn't be happening anyway. But if you're going to do it, how about doing it right now? Buy your gold and your rose gold findings and get the silver findings for free. So, the gold findings that you're getting here, gold-plated sterling silver findings, working in at $14.95 includes shepherd hooks, you're getting spacer beads, you're getting jump rings, head pins, bow ring clasp and jump ring. All of those come as part of one pack, and you should be paying $14.95 for that pack. Then you get your rose gold, exactly the same again, exactly the same opportunity. Then, for free, 100% for free, you will be getting your sterling silver chain and all of the other additions, including jump rings, crimp beads, lobster claw clasps, toggle clasps, shepherd hooks, jump rings, spacer beads, head pin. All of those sterling silvers are for free. Your deal, your opportunity to get a buy two, get one free pack is just £29.90. So you're paying $14.95 for each one of the sterling silver packs of the rose gold and the yellow gold. You're then subsequently paying nothing, free, nada, zilch, for your sterling silver classic pack with the heart-shaped chain, with all of those finishes. Now, I will let you into a secret. It looks like our new findings packs are about to be checked into the building. Ooh. Oh, you haven't. Apparently, I'm allowed to whisper. Apparently, Pip has got some on Friday's show. Friday, 1 o'clock. I'm going to be watching. I'm at home. I'm doing the hard work of going and looking after children. This is easy work, isn't it? It's not really what, don't tell the bosses, but this is easy work. I'm going home to do hard work by child caring. Yes. My husband's going away, so I'm away for a few days and having the pleasure of my gorgeous children and doing mumly duties. Yeah. I know. Husband's with the children right now. He's, bless him. I know my daughter's gone back to school today, and obviously my son's been off from his nursery as well. So I know that it's now all stations go. You know when you get to that point, you got used to just having that plateau of not having to get up and not having to do something by a certain time. And he's had the joy of having to get up for the first time and get both children up and out of the house before the bell goes. And we don't live that far away from the school, but we live far enough that you can hear the bell as you're driving past. So bless him. And if my children watch, which of them they might be actually, if my kids are, Mummy's coming home soon, gorgeous people. £29.90 is all you pay. We've got Mary, Marcia, congratulations to Jennifer and Joe, Susan and Kath. Kath in County Durham. That could be me mum. My mum's called Kath and she lives in County Durham. It's not me mum because my mum's at work. But it could be. And I'm not suggesting that there's only one Kath in County Durham, because now I know there's at least two. Lovely to have your company. £29.90. Graphics are having a little bit of a hokey-cokey, aren't they? Hokey-cokey-cokey. And he's bend down, stretch, rah, rah, rah. £29.90. Of course, we're price avalanching, and we're continuing our price avalanche with some more fantastic items, including price avalanching towards Morganite and aquamarine. Now then, how about I put this with the sterling silver? And actually, the nice thing is that you can see how versatile the Morganite and the aquamarine is against all of the different colours of the gold and the silver. That's so pretty. Actually, I would want the rose gold with Morganite. Let me see how pretty that looks. Rose gold and Morganite. Ben, can we get a bit closer on the rose gold and the Morganite combo? Thanks, lovely. How pretty does that look?
That's lovely.
And then I might go, would you go white gold or yellow gold? Are you a white gold or yellow gold fan?
More white gold, I think.
White gold with the aquamarine? It's a bit more icy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes. Beautiful. Or, of course, at the moment, one of the most important things that the jewellers are doing at the moment is mixing their gold. So you might actually want to bring them all together and really play with your gold and do a little bit of findings where you've got the yellow gold mixed with then the rose gold, and then just add that little glitz and shimmer with the white of the silver.
You could use one of each of the stones as well on the different golds, and maybe do a dangle drop.
Oh, like a charm, almost like a charm drop.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Liking. If you want to join us, we're on our price avalanche, and we have just done a big deal on sterling silver, and of course the deals are not stopping there, because we were at £29.90, wasn't we? Weren't we? Wasn't we? Wasn't one? Twas one there. Morganite and aquamarine has got to go lower than £29.90. And I have to just highlight, look at the grade and the quality. Look at how clear that stone is.
They're beautiful. So sparkly.
Oh no, I've just been told the quantity that we have available. And you know how I said I don't like to come to wear ungraded strands like this without having at least 50. I've not even got 30 now in the vaults. I've not even got 30 now available in the vaults, and I don't like coming to wear with anything that's under 50, because I always think, well, there's a chance that actually that's not enough to go around. I don't want to disappoint people. I don't like it when somebody dangles me a carrot and I don't get to crunch it. You know, if I like something, I want to own it. And I always get, do you ever get when you see something in the shop or advertised, and you go to the shop and you go to buy it, and it's either not in your size or it's not available because everybody else has got, that's frustrating, isn't it? I don't want that to happen, which is why I don't normally come to wear with anything under 50 in quantity. The only reason I'm doing this as an under 50 quantity is because of the price we can do it for. Morganite and aquamarine in this high grade quality. These are top drawer gemstones. Let's go back to what Glen Lira classifies as top grade gemstones. The top drawer is a clarity, a defined quality of colour, and you've got it all there. Glen Lira, one of the world's most respected lapidarists, and you've got his approval on this type of gem strand. Quality gemstone for one price tag that should be $34.95. Now, of course, you know it can't be $34.95, because if it was $34.95, it would have been further up in the avalanche pricing. It probably would have been the second in the price avalanche, wouldn't it? It's not, though. $34.95. I like that Pippa's just said, Vicky, you're going to be rather cross with me. Okay. Why am I going to be? Am I going to be cross in a don't devalue gemstone kind of a way? I'm scared. Oh! Seriously. Philip. I'm giving him the mummy look. I'm giving him the mummy look. He's getting the mummy look and everything, Ben. You're getting, look, you're even getting the shake of the Ben head. Look at that. I mean, seriously, shake of the Ben head and everything. And the Ben head doesn't shake very often.
It doesn't.
Does it? See? £24.95. You're proud of yourself, aren't you? Clarity, a magnificent quality. You've got the delicacy of those pinks. The luxury of this strand is so obvious. The clear blues have only got, really? Okay, I'm on to very limited quantity now, and it's flying out, so if you do want to join us, I have got just 14 chances left. 14 chances left. £24.95. It is luxury. I mean, part of me thinks glamorous earrings, but I'm going to pop it against the wrist, because you could do both. With this length, you've got actually the chance to be able to make a really serious, lovely necklace, wristwear piece, but still have enough to make matching drop earrings as well. I mean, that would be fantastic. Reminding you that I made Morganite, pardon me, I didn't make them, I bought Morganite earrings from our sister channel, and I spent over £100, and that was staff cost over £100. I was feeling a little bit, you know,
treat yourself.
Yeah, and I never kind of spend that much. I'm not comfortable with I'm normally comfortable with spending single digits. Anything over double digits, it gets me a bit uncomfortable. Triple digits, ooh, gives me like that twitch, you know, because I'm not that comfortable. I'm just not that comfortable. I'm a northern girl, and I think northern girls, you know, we're clever with our money.
We're canny.
We're canny. We're canny with our money. If you joined us there, congratulations. But I tell you what, wherever you are, whether you're north, south, east or west, the lovely thing is that you can be canny with your pricing here on Jewellery Maker with deals like this one, £24.95. Actually, somebody did say to me, what does canny mean? You do know what canny means, don't you? No, it doesn't mean can't.
Is it like crafty?
Crafty. No, canny means careful or thoughtful, or canny means if I say to somebody how you feeling, they go, "I canny," they mean yes, I'm okay. So canny means okay, but if you're being canny with your money, you're being clever, like thoughtful, canny. And canny doesn't mean can't. Canny might mean that across the border. I canny do that. I can't do that. No, it's different derivatives of the same word. English language. I tell you what, complicated, isn't it? Straight off. Tomorrow I shall teach you the wonders of French. Oui? Bilingual me, I can speak at least 2 languages, English and Geordie. That's it. That's it. Me and my children are trying to learn French at the moment. My kids are doing French. We've got our French books, and so we sit and you can imagine me speaking French. I am hilarious. I've got a French book. I've got this exercise book, and it's a story book, and it says the story in English, and then you say the story in French. Can you imagine me going this? Je suis le monkey. My kid's going, "Mummy, is that how you say it in French?" Probably not. Get your dad to read it instead. Sacre bleu. We have got another deal. It's your base avalanche that you're tuning into here on Jewellery Maker. Great to have your company, and even more so when we're dropping these prices. We're now into your moss rutile quartz, graduated faceted long pairs, and as you can see, the drops are so dramatic. Elongated drops. Gosh, 40 centimetre drop, that apparently 40 millimetre drop, that would be big. 40 millimetre drop. Could you imagine a 40 centimetre drop? That okay, it's 40 millimetres. 4 centimetre drop. It's an 18 centimetre strand that you have it. Okay, let's be serious. I've got loads to fit in the next 20 minutes. Rutile quartz, fantastic, glamorous, quality finish, and these could be individual pendants that you could be achieving here. Drop earrings, really adding some glamour. I mean, imagine this. Just use that one on the hand as a perfect solitaire. I mean, that would look like a beauty if you just did a nice, almost netting it in with some wire work, perhaps doing a little bit of you could really add something special. And of course, elongated designs always highlight the length of the finger, so it's rather nice to get that length in each one of these designer pieces. Price tag, now then, where were we? I've lost the pricing now. What was the last price? Wasn't it £24.95? Yeah, £24.95. We've got to go lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 of these individual pieces, that's 11 pendants. And we're going to go straight under £20. So that means you're going to pay less than £2 for each one of these individual pendants. And it's not just £19.95, we're going lower, £17.95. That's got to work out about £1.50 for each one of those, is it? If there's 11 on the strand, and of course we're working on the average of 11 because every strand will be different, but if we're saying that there's 11 into £17.95, work out about just over £1.50, does it?
Something like that, yeah.
£1.60. £1.63 to be precise, like the maths. £1.63 that you're looking at for each one of those gems. And you know, again, I ask you, Anne, you know, you make beads as well as you buy your genuine gemstones.
Yeah.
£1.63 doesn't go a long way for synthetic gemstones, does it? Let alone you know, genuine pieces like this.
That was one of the reasons I started buying gemstones, was they were actually working out cheaper than glass and plastic and things like that. And you can bake them into your clay as well.
Of course.
Which you can't do with plastic or anything like that. So
it's crazy to think that that's the case, though, isn't it? That you can get genuine gemstones so much rarer, so much more sought after, and yet we can actually give you the chance to own genuine gemstones for cheaper pricing than most synthetic. Extraordinary. $17.95, and straight on we go to Prasiolite. Oh yes, Prasiolite, green amethyst. You don't see it often enough for us to be anything other than enthralled by the beauty of this gemstone. But when you see the clarity, oh my goodness me, this is top clear Prasiolite. I have to say that this price tag is just extraordinary. If we're going to go to less than £17.95, you've got so much. This has got to be over £20 on a normal day. This should be over £20 any day of the week. This does not make sense to price slash anywhere near the price we're about to go. We should be over £20. Now that is a fact. I know that because the quality of these gemstones, if you price compare anywhere else, if even you go to our sister channel and just get a pair of drop green amethyst earrings, you should be paying 20, 30, 40 pounds easily. It's not the price you're paying though. 25 centimetre strand of spectacular high grade green amethyst, otherwise known as Prasiolite, for just £14.95. Now that is, I have to say, Anne's face has gone from Betty Boo to
they are stunning,
aren't they?
Oh, apart from my blues and my purples, that is the colour of green that I love.
It's one of those soft, gentle colours, almost, beautiful. There's a mintiness, but so light, it's so fresh. Exquisite luxury colour tone, pistachio almost as well, isn't there? There's that pistachio feel about it. And the way the light's moving through, it's just a real testament to the quality of the gemstone. I cannot believe we're doing that price tag. I can't believe I'm on a price avalanche and I've committed to a piece of jewellery in my mind, probably a strand that is going to be more than one piece of jewellery, that's for sure, for £14.95. I cannot find a better deal. I cannot expect for you to find a better opportunity to buy this strand than at £14.95. It is a definite £20 strand at least, and yet you've got it for £14.95. Hold the line. Am I about to pick up Druzy and be less than £14.95? Oh, indeed. If anybody knows Anne, right, Anne is definitely looking very, very sad at the fact that she's sat here without, she's not allowed a fawn. There's one thing, we're not allowed fawns. Anne, we're not allowed fawns. No. In you've got it, you can use it, I don't mind. I'm a rebel. This is, Anne is actually genuinely, I think she might go for a phone right now. Oh, blue-coated Druzy agate. Look at this. Oh my goodness me. Your Druzy agate. What a chance this is gonna be. This flew out the last time we had it in stock. The Wall of Fame was just so exciting for about a week afterwards. I sold it, sold out, and instantly the Wall of Fame was just dazzling with these amazing gemstones. And I tell you what, if you missed out, I had so many emails and text messages and responses going, please bring some more back. Well, I tell you what, who would know that we were going to do it in a price avalanche and be less than £14.95. Feels very, very silly to say that right now, but I'm saying it. You've got 5 on this strand, as you can see, and you've got 5 incredible statement pieces. Our designers have recently been really excited and given you some fantastic inspiration with this size of gemstone, from cuff bangles to centre pendants where you can cradle them with your wire, but as well as your wire, wrapping it in your macrame or in your kumihimo, you can really go to town. Polymer, of course, polymer clay to create even more dynamic, frame it with so much colour and print.
Yeah. There's so many things I could do with all the mica powders to complement things like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, please.
My brain's just racing at the moment.
I think racing because I think there's a fact is that this is going to sell out and there's no chance. I don't know whether you're going to get any of it. I'm being serious, Anne. And this is a decent quantity, to be honest. We have got a decent quantity, but, oh, really? Pip said, well, we had a decent quantity. Oh, really? Okay, already well over a third of the stock's gone. We haven't even talked about the price, but really we have, because we know it's a price avalanche and we know that it's going to be less than £14.95. Is it going to be by a penny, a pound? How low can we go? 14, 13, 12, 9, 5, 5, 10, 8, 12, no, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I can't even work out the maths on that. What does it work out as, Matt? £2.
Probably about £1, just under £1.30, I think.
No, wait a minute. So it's 5, 10, £2. So it's £2.
Yeah.
£2.59. Oh, you're going to get into so much trouble. Oh, you're going to get into so much trouble. I think you're mainly going to get into trouble with Anne for not telling her that you were going to do that price tag before we came to... Pip has actually genuinely just looked at you and said, I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, look at that face. You've just made a creative person really sad. He has just said, just quickly take it and put it in your pocket. £12.95. £12.95 is already paid 5 incredible feature gemstones for £12 flying out. Well over half the stock's allocated now. If you want to join us, it is fast and furious on those phone lines. Of course, it is a free phone number that you're dialing, so if you find yourself holding on the lines, your call will be processed in strict rotation, and you just invest in your time, not your money on the lines, and that's one of the great things. Okay, we've got to keep on moving on. £12.95. Hold those lines. Next up.
That would go great with the wood.
Made for my outfit.
That is funny.
That is absolutely made for my outfit. You're going to have to be really rather sharpish on this deal. Look at the size range that you're getting here. 9x5 to 20x15 in your multicolour fire agate. It's a full strand. Now, they are knotted, but I mean, in many ways, I kind of would want to replicate what's been created here with my own feature strand, maybe just interseed, maybe some nice spacer beads, perhaps something that you've made with the polymer clay. You could make your own little mini beads to interweave.
The wood technique would go quite nice with them as well.
Oh, yes, please. There's the little, almost like wooden beads you could create from the polymer.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be fabulous, wouldn't it? And of course, we've already gained that technique today. So why not bring them together with one feature? We know it's got to go less than $14.95. No, less than $12.95. It's got to go less than $12.95. And I think Pip's just said that it's going to go less than 10. Wow. Wowzers. Okay, you've got over 500 carats. Let's have it up against the neckline again, because that's where I think it really comes to life. Because that's what jewellery's all about, isn't it? It's about wearing it, not leaving it, you know, in your jewellery box. It's about enjoying it and putting it against different outfits and making you feel good. And this is going to make you feel good because it's less than £10 for a feature 580 carat multicolour fire agate graduated faceted rondelles. Just 9. You have just said 8. Oh! I genuinely, when you said it was going less than a 10, I was like, yeah, it's got to be $9.95 because they're not going to do anything other than that. $8.95 for your price avalanche. We have just plummeted. We have just done like Eddie the Eagle. We have just gone flying and then dropped that price straight down. $8.95. What a deal. I can't believe we've just done that. We're proper like, I mean, what? Okay, half the stock went within the first 30 seconds of the price coming in. Half the stock. within 30 seconds of the price coming in went. If you want to join us, now's the time to do so. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. You can join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Oh my goodness me. Right, straight on we go. Got to keep on pushing it because we have an inclination. Right, we've got to get all of these in. We're doing them all. Pip, we're going to do it. We are getting them all in. Right, quickly moving on. We have got stay on the lines for anything that you've seen. Stay on the lines. We'll process your call. Your call will be processed as fast as we can. But I don't want to miss out on any of these price avalanches. Now, this citrine has got to go to less than $8.95. This is less than $8.95. Can I just show you the grade and quality of this citrine? And it's going to less than $8.95. Who else? Where else? I don't think. And if you've got the gold chain, what about just bringing together like a little charm bracelet, the luxury of your feature citrine against the luxury of your sterling silver gold chain? I mean, that's a piece of jewellery in its own right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely that.
That is just a piece of jewellery to be worn and better worn. This is your citrine graduated faceted rondelles. Look at the full range of size. You've got 6x4 to 10x6 millimetre. Yes, we're going to less. I've just had a text message, anonymous text message just gone and gone. I'm sure Vicky's just said this is going to less than £8.95. Question mark. Question mark. It's not a question. It's a definite answer. It's going to less than $8.95. $8.95? No. Not even $8.45. We're squeezing every penny we can on this citrine. Your price deal for citrine in this magnificent top grade quality, you've got it for just $7.95. Who else? Where else would offer such luxury of gemstones? I mean, that centre gem is truly magnificent. Extraordinary pricing. Congratulations. If you've got a phone in your hand, you've got to keep it there. We're processing your call as fast as we can. Your call will be answered, so please be patient. Don't hang up. If I'm moving on to the next strand, I'm moving on to the next strand because I want to fit them all in. You have still got the chance to get your citrine. You've still got the chance to get any of the deals that we've done. If we've got any stock left, it's yours for the taking. But I will just highlight the fact you need to stay on the line. I'm moving on. I've got less than 40 now in stock of the citrine. Less than 40 in stock. That's not a lot considering I've got probably about 20 people on the phone line. So please stay there. You've still got quantity available to be purchased. So just stay there and it's yours. I'm going to move on to the next. Oh, this goes very nicely with my outfit again now, doesn't it? Oh, it's that lovely cloudy quality. It's got that real look. That does go nicely with the outfit. I must have known. See, Ryan, my director's just gonna, can somebody keep an eye on that strand? Watch out, do you know what she's like? 440 carats of your crazy agate in these lovely rectangles. Now we have to pick up the pace a little bit more. I've got another 3 items to offer you before. That's 3 items and we're at $7.95. Okay, let's do it. What can we do on this price tag? Crazy agate. What can we do on the price tag? Come on, computer, what can you do? We're not even dropping by a pound from 7. We're going to $5.95. Can I just say, have I genuinely got 3 more strands to fit in and be under $5.95? Let's move on then. You as well as I are obviously going, what are they doing? What are they doing? Okay, oh, it's pretty. That is really nice for my outfit. Okay, let's go straight on. Rose quartz cubes you've got here. 6mm rose quartz cubes that you've got. 150 carats of rose quartz. If you want to join us, you're going to have to be quick on this. You know it's going to go to less than £5.95. How low can we go, Pip? What are we going to do? $5.95? It's going to be $4.95. £4.95 next up. If you're going to get it, take the note of the code. You've got to go for it right now. It's yours for the taking. GAGP. GAGP. It's a good one. GAGP 37 is your code for your rose quartz. It's £4.95. Next up, we have got for you another price avalanche. This cannot be garnet. Going to less than £4.95. breaking rules is what we're about to do. January's birthstone. This is the stone of choice at the moment. Everybody wants the birthstone of the month they're in, and you've got 3 mil rounds. These are some of the most classic 3 mil rounds that you can get from us. Plain, classic, rich reds of garnet. And again, we're dropping that price straight down. We're just gone from $4.95 to $3.95. As I went to say that, I thought, oh, that just feels wrong. That just feels wrong. £3.95. Now you need to take the code on this one as well, because I've got another deal still to fit in, the avalanche. I know everybody's gone, but Vicks, look at the time, look at the time. I've got one more deal to fit in. Look at the price. We've still got to go lower. We've got to go lower than £3.95. I love price avalanches, don't you? Congratulations if you've joined us. Stay on the lines for your garnet. You will get the deal if you stay on the lines. Well, if we've got quantity, it's yours for the taking. Once it's sold out, it's sold out. But obviously, if we've got availability, it's yours for the taking as long as you stay on the lines, as long as you confirm. Check out your baskets. You know that's really important right now, don't you? You've got the last chance. This is our last deal in our price avalanche. You have got your tree leaf agate, plain round, 8mm plain rounds. How low can we go? Well, we've just done 5, 4, 3... £2.95. And again, I have to say, my outfit today, I've obviously just known that I was going to have to, you know, match this out.
That goes lovely.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Doesn't it look gorgeous? I do need to just start organising myself and just having a few of these strands for myself now, don't I? Just look at how lovely that combination is.
Beautiful.
I mean, it makes a cheap dress look quite glamorous, doesn't it? If you want to join us, £2.95 is all you pay for your fantastic tree leaf agate plain rounds. Queues are massive on the phone lines. I may as well be honest with you. They really are very, very, very busy. The garnet is at the bottom of the screen. No, oh, it will be once that all messes around. We'll just say that there's a lot of people who want the garnet cord. There you go. The code is MTP. 28 to work out whether it was a 0 or no. MTPO28 for your garnet. Your garnet coming in at £3.95. Look, quick. Oh, we've got a minute to show you. Now, this is Lorraine. Lorraine, look what you're about to get.
It's not finished yet, and I'll take the cane home and I'll make some beads and I'll finish off the pendant.
That's just from the blocks?
That's just from the blocks, yeah. I made a cane.
And look at the cane.
Yeah. It's a mosaic cane.
The colours are beautiful.
I'll make some beads to go with it and I'll finish off.
Oh, Lorraine, you are a lucky lady.
Yeah.
Lorraine will be getting that piece of jewellery. Don't forget, Lorraine, you're going to get that probably back end of the month rather than don't expect it to come next week or tomorrow or whatever. It'll come at the back end of the month when, of course, we can send it out once you've finished it. Fantastic. You are just an amazing lady, and it's been an absolute privilege to work alongside you today. Genuinely enjoyed it. We've got lots still to look forward to here on Jewellery Maker. It's Miss It, Miss Out. So if you've enjoyed the price avalanche, well, you're going to love what we've got in store for you later on today. 5 o'clock till 9. It's Miss It, Miss Out. Don't go anywhere. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.